What's going on, Miami Hurricanes fans? And I got to say what's up to the Florida State fans, because I know I already see them. Man, the Florida State and Miami banter has not chilled out at all. I don't know if you guys regularly peruse social media, but I know on Facebook, Twitter, it doesn't matter where you're at, YouTube, anywhere where you can post about college football, the Miami versus Florida State banter has continued on since last week. It's been absolutely wild, back and forth with each other, and here's the reality of it. We got to wait until next year to have another shot. It is what it is, and that's just the reality of
this is what it takes.
Where we're at right now. So,
on the side of your
what's
helmet.
going on, y'all?
Let's go Co-op and let's go Canes.
Moises!
Get the F up.
Yo, I hope so, bro. I hope so. Moises with the big 2 to kick this thing off. Thank you, my man. Thank you. We have a couple of things I would like to address before we get started. First off is sitting Moises atop his throne. My man, again, thank you for everything. Been showing me mad love, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope, man, I'm hoping so bad. Like, I don't want to drop 3 in a row. Moises, please!
To where you
not 3!
On the side of your helmet.
Let's go Co-op and let's go Canes. Get the F up.
That came through twice for some reason. I have no idea why that happened, but hey, Moises, again, thank you very much. If there are any tech difficulties tonight, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way, and please help me out. I know this is not the most exciting thing to talk about. However, my streaming software updated 20 minutes before this stream started, and they have acknowledged that they are having issues with this update. It's too late for me to roll it back. It's too late for me to troubleshoot it. So I just went ahead and hit go live, and here we are. So I have no idea what's going to happen throughout the stream. So if you guys don't mind, if people jump in and they're like, guys, like, what is Coop doing? What's going on? Why isn't he fixing his stream? I don't know what tonight's going to be like. As far as stability goes, green light. We're fine. There should be no lag, no hiccups, no nothing like that. But I don't know what else is going to happen. If stuff's going to act wonky, if it repeats donos like it just did, anything like that is very possible that it could happen tonight. Also, Coop is not drinking out of his cup because I need some go-go juice. Because, yes, I know.
This is what it takes.
It seems like I say this every day.
You
I feel sick again, so I'm
well,
trying.
10 tickets to the 2025 rivalry game it is. In my defense, Co-op tricked me into thinking TVD was starting.
This is what it takes. To where you on the side of your helmet.
No matter what, Co-op, we love you and appreciate everything you do for us. Much love, brother. Go Canes, hooray.
I need a second. Hold on, y'all. Yo, I need a second. I'll fill you in if you weren't here. If you were here, I need to see some LOLs and some laughing emojis and all that good stuff down in the comments, please. This is so freaking funny, man. And I know that Joel can take a joke, and I'm sure he's laughing about it. Obviously, he is, because he just came in and dropped a big, fat Hondo! My man, Joel. So Joel and I had a bet. I'm sure you guys have put 2 and 2 together based on his profile picture. Joel is a big Florida State fan. Big time. Die hard. And we had a little bet going into the game that I think it was that Miami would not score more than 10. Correct, Joel? I think it was if Miami scored more than 10 points, that you would buy 10 tickets for the 2025 matchup back in Doak. And Canes fans, this community right here, guys, I'm talking about you. If you want to go in 2025, make the trip to Doak. I will have 10 tickets total to provide to this community, the Coach Coop community, courtesy of Joel Davis. It's going to be the Doak takeover in 2025. And he said, Coop tricked me into thinking TVD was starting, all part of the big master plan, Joel. But no, in all seriousness, I did think they were going to start Tyler. I, with all my heart, bro, I believed they were going to march Tyler Van Dyke out there against Florida State. And I was shocked that Emory started. I really actually was. That was genuine shock and surprise. I never expected them to do that. And now look at where we're at. Emory's out. We've got Tyler. That's where we're at. Joel, thank you for the big love, my man. I'm going to sit you atop your throne, and I know that you're a man of your word. I know that you are. And I still need to text you back, my man. As I said, I've actually been sick this week, which is why the only video that went up was the preview. And I'm still kind of battling it, trying to stay hydrated. I literally, I'm trying to stay hydrated. So it's been crazy this week. I'm super tired, but we're here. We're here, and we're going to have a good time. Joel, thank you very much for the $99.99. Man of your word. I appreciate you, bro. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
I'm not done tonight. Where are the Louisville fans' middle finger?
I don't know. Moises, I don't know. I have seen one Louisville fan on my channel in 7 years. One. Literally one. Moises, thank you very much for the 2. Keep an eye out, though. Keep an eye out for the Louisville fans. I thought there'd be more. They're 9-1. My man Skinny coming through with the $4.99. No matter what, Coop, we love you and appreciate everything you do for us. Much love, brother. Go Canes. Thank you, Skinny. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that. And we're going to get into it tonight. We're going to have some fun. We are definitely going to have some fun tonight. We're going to talk about the game. And you know what? I'm still hype and excited for this matchup because we get to watch the Canes take the field 3 more times this year. Literally only 3 more times if you count the bowl game. And we wait all year for this. I know this is not the outcome. This is not the season that we wanted. No Miami fan wanted to be 6-4 right now. Even with my prediction being 7-5, I would have rather been wrong. I'd rather be undefeated right now. But it is what it is. We're 6-4, and we get to watch Miami play 3 more games. Coop, you stay up too late, and that's not good for you. That could be part of it.
To wear to you.
Probably part of it.
On the side of your helmet.
Do I need to give your ACC championship tickets away?
I will text you. I'll text you, Joel, and we'll talk about it. If not after the stream tonight, after the stream tomorrow. I might pass out after tonight. Like, I literally might fall in the floor and just go to sleep and then just wake up and stream since it's a noon game tomorrow. Joel always going off. Again, big thank yous to everybody, bro. Like, holy smokes. Joel has big boy money. Yes, Joel does not play. Joel does not play at all. Joel, and I will text you back. You have my word at the latest tomorrow, but I'll try to do it after the stream. Again, Florida State fans still showing Coop love, and Joel, a man of his word. He pays his debts and his bets. I trust him. I believe him. Joel, I appreciate you, man. You know, Joel, that I actually had a lot of, and we're about to get into the talk about the Miami-Louisville game. Don't worry, guys. $300 score prediction contest tonight. We're about to start breaking it down, talking about it, opening up the phone lines. Joel, there are a lot more people that know you than I realized. Like, a lot more. I was on like 8 different shows last week, and almost all of the Florida State people knew who you were. I don't know if you know that or if you are aware of that. You probably are, but almost all of them knew you. And I don't know if it's just like through the internet, if you meet a lot of these people like face to face and talk to them. I don't know, but a lot of people spoke very highly of you. I just want you to know that. I wanted to pass that along to you. I'm not going to name drop, but a lot of people really talk highly when speaking about you, for real. Once again, like I said, thank yous to everybody. We're going to get into it. Appreciate y'all. I'm not feeling my best, so if I repeat myself, forgive me. We say this every year, Coop. Exactly, Bobby. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Which is why I tempered my expectations this season, and it's why Coop is not super pissed and screaming, because I thought we would win 7 games. We have 2 left. We have an opportunity to do that. So here we are, y'all. 6-4 Miami Hurricanes taking on the number 9 ranked Louisville Cardinals. 9-1 tomorrow at noon on ABC at Hard Rock Stadium. Final home game of the year for Miami. I'm going to go ahead and let you know, if you were not aware, they are doing, or were doing, a buy one, get 2 free for the tickets for tomorrow's game. Now, a lot of other fan bases have been clowning us for this sale, and understandably so. Like, I get it, right? A lot of Canes fans have checked out for the season, and I don't blame them. I'm not here to play fan police. You guys know how I feel about fan police. It's tough to spend your hard-earned money and take your time and afternoon. Was it only for Coral Gables residents? Okay. I didn't realize it was only for Coral Gables residents. Well, okay. Well, if you live in Coral Gables, there's a buy one, get 2 free. Either way, it doesn't change the fact that opposing teams' fan bases are taking that and running with it. You guys know how I feel about attendance talk and all that stuff, so there's no reason to dive into that. But I'm bringing it up because that's what opposing teams' fans are choosing to troll Miami with this week. Tropical, what's up? It's good to see you. We're just getting started, Tropical. Don't worry. Coop was fashionably late as always, so we're just getting into it. So never mind. That's only if you live in Coral Gables, guys. But opposing teams' fans are going to troll us for it either way. So just be ready, be prepared is what I'm trying to say. Weather for tomorrow. Let's jump over here and take a quick look. Should be a beautiful day for some football. It's Miami's first 12 o'clock game of the season. I'm hoping this doesn't impact us in a negative way. Time will tell. But noon kickoff tomorrow should be around 79 degrees. Very low chance of precipitation. Very nice, beautiful weather, bro. All the way through. If the game goes 4 o'clock, 3-4 hours, around 80, partly cloudy. Beautiful day for football tomorrow. Also, I will have links for this game if you need it. It's going to be on ABC, but if you don't have old school antenna, you don't have the ability to watch the game, I'll hook you up. Just stop by the stream tomorrow and I will have links for it. Uniform combo for tomorrow. We've got the orange over white with the white hats. It's a uniform combo. Louisville is doing some kind of throwback thing, if I'm not mistaken. I think they have the red helmets that say Cards down the side, and they're doing like some kind of throwback look. Hopefully that's bad luck for them, for people who believe in the alternate uniform, bad juju stuff. I don't, but maybe, you know. Team captains for tomorrow. You got KJ Cloyd, Jalen Rivers, our guy Cam Kinchins, Francisco Mawanoa, Cooper, and Matt Lee. Going into this one, the line is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Right now, I think it opened this way as well. FanDuel has Louisville as only a 1.5 point favorite. How do you guys feel about that? I'm not even asking for score predictions, but how do you feel about them having the 9-1 Louisville Cardinals as a 1.5 point favorite over the 6-4 Miami Hurricanes? What's up with that? Personally, I think it's just the fact that Miami is very unpredictable, but Miami also has a really great defense. And honestly, a really solid run defense. And we're going to get into the meat of this game. Louisville runs the ball extremely well. They're averaging around 180 rushing yards per game. But Miami's been great at stopping the run. However, Tyler Van Dyke is starting tomorrow. Everyone knows Tyler Van Dyke has been an interception machine, not to just continue to harp on it, but it's just the truth. So I feel like this is a very tough game to predict. You guys know my score prediction. I do not make score predictions with my fandom. Emotions and fandom are set to the side. I go for accuracy, not just trying to predict Miami to win every game. I actually have Miami losing by 7, 24-17. And I'll tell you the biggest reasons why. I think Louisville just has more to play for here. If Louisville does beat Miami tomorrow, they punch their ticket to the ACC championship game. They put themselves in the driver's seat. So instead of having to rely on North Carolina losing one of their next 2 games, which could very well happen, but we don't know for sure, they go ahead and lock in an ACC championship game appearance against Florida State if they beat Miami at home tomorrow. So I think that they do have a little bit more to play for. You could argue that Miami doesn't want to be embarrassed. You could argue that it's the final game at Hard Rock Stadium. And I hope that that's the case. I hope this Miami team does get up tomorrow and they prove me wrong. But Louisville has a lot to play for. Also, I just have no faith in Tyler Van Dyke right now. I hate to continue to harp on the guy, but it's just tough for me to put my trust in Tyler tomorrow afternoon. And as I said, I hope he comes out and he throws for 400 plus and 4 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. And it could happen. It's just hard for me to trust him. Can Miami win tomorrow? Of course. Miami can win every game that they play in. It's not that there's no hope. Anything could happen. And I wouldn't be shocked or surprised if Miami does win tomorrow. You want to know the key to winning this one? Well, we already talked about it. Slowing down their run game. Their run game is a huge contributing factor to their success this season. 180 rushing yards per game. And I pointed this out in my preview video, but just in case you missed it, only 2 teams have kept Louisville under 100 rushing yards so far this season. Number 1 was Pitt. Guess what? Pitt beat Louisville. And number 2 was NC State. Louisville only beat NC State by 3. That pretty much tells you exactly everything you need to know about this game. Stop the run, and Miami can beat Louisville. If we force them to rely on their passing attack, Plummer is a pretty good quarterback. I won't lie. Dude is a monster. He's 6'5". He's a big, tall dude. But he has thrown 9 interceptions this season. So I think our secondary can pick a couple of them off. We just got to stop the run game. My only concern, or my biggest issue, is Tyler Van Dyke and this offense. They've given me 0 reason to trust that even if the defense continues to put us in good positions, that we can actually score points. That's the biggest hurdle for me in actually wanting to predict a Miami win in this one. What's so crazy about Louisville is this is year 1 under Jeff Brom, and they have shown they are the perfect example of utilizing the transfer portal for instant success. So the transfer portal is something, this is my last little spiel here. The transfer portal is something that it's tough to have, how do I put this? It's not sustainable long term. And I know, I'm telling you, Mario Cristobal's approach is he's okay with filling some slots with the transfer portal, but he wants to rely more on bringing in Miami guys, like Miami guys from the jump. Guys that want to stay here 3-4 plus years
This is what it takes
and be Miami Hurricanes.
to wear the U.
But
on
it
the
is
side of your
very
helmet.
impressive what Louisville has done.
Did you just censor the channel? FUFSU. Congrats though, just cause y'all from Florida, but FUFSU.
You can say it.
Now getting back to the convo. We stop the running game tomorrow. TBD F's us up tomorrow.
Moises, thank you for the 10, my man. We stop the running game tomorrow. And here's the reality. I think we do. I don't think that Louisville can rush for 200 plus, 300 plus on this Miami Hurricanes defense, as long as the offense can give them a breather and we can put together some lengthy drives, keep the defense pretty fresh. I think we can stop their run game. I do. But again, the offense has got to score some points. I know I'm beating a dead horse. I get that it's obvious, but it's what we've got to see. It's what we've got to see, because Louisville is going to come out and do what Louisville does, which is they're going to try to run down our throats. They're going to dare us to stop that run game. Can we do it? Can we do it, Moises? Thank you very much for the 10, man. And Michael Kiernan coming in with the 5. I'll let the robot lady read it out. I appreciate y'all. It's interesting because these teams look similar on paper. So, again, that's why I think that you're going to see so many places not really sure who to pick as the favorite in this.
On the side of your helmet.
Miami has shot themselves in the foot all year, TBH.
Yeah.
Too inconsistent on offense.
Yep.
Diaz always great. Senior day as well.
Day, you're right.
Kane's gonna ball out tomorrow. Folded hands, medium light skin tone. Raising hands, medium light skin tone.
Michael, again, I am hoping that people are right, man. Hey, Burgos, I know you said I'm crazy for predicting a loss in this one. I know Louisville's going to be playing hard. They want to punch that ticket to the ACC championship game. I know they do. But I'm hoping you're right. I'm hoping you're right, hey, Burgos. Defense shows up. Together game. Kane stun everyone. TVD finally shows up. And here's my thing, Burgos. Here's my thing. I just need everyone to know that it's not that Coop is being negative. I've seen a lot of chatter online about Coop. He grabs onto the negative thing and he just rides with it, and that's his shtick, and that's what he's doing. I'm not being negative. That you have to understand the difference in trying to be accurate with score predictions and predicting what I think will happen versus predicting what I want to happen. I'm not calling you out. I'm just talking about stuff I'm seeing online. Trust me, I like the approach, and it could very well happen. It could. I just hate when people think that, I predicted a loss last week, and people, Coop's he's riding that negative train. It's not that. It's just, again, I go for accuracy and what I really think will happen, not what I hope to happen, or I don't go with what I want to happen. Those are just two totally separate things for me. What I want to happen, you know what I want to happen? I want Miami to come out and just curb stomp Louisville. I want people to question how in the world Louisville made it to the ACC championship game when a team that lost to Georgia Tech beat them by 40 plus. That's what I want to happen. But we'll see. We'll see. Miami can win tomorrow. Miami can win, and I do expect it to be close. I don't think either one of these teams blows each other out because the defenses are pretty good. Louisville has a pretty stout D-line, so we're going to see how our run game is. I've heard that Henry Parrish should be ready to go tomorrow, so that's going to give us another running back there. So we're going to see. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it'll be an exciting game. I just wish it wasn't at noon. Bro, I wish it wasn't at noon because that's an early day for me. And that would go ahead and get that 7th win for Miami. Maybe we can go on a little 2-game win streak, make it 8-4. And that would be a bit of an improvement over 5-7 from last season. But that's where I'm at. I got Louisville 24, Miami 17. And we'll see. We'll see. Noon might be more to our advantage. It could be. It is our first noon game. So we'll see. How can you speak negatively when you're speaking honestly? And I think the problem is, Randy, people mix the two of them up. That's why I said I don't like to do a bunch of disclaimers and harp on it too often, but I'm just seeing a lot of people that are saying I'm being negative this year. I don't want to boast because I've not got them all right, but I'm 7-3 with my score predictions. So we've literally got it right 70% of the time, and I think that's pretty good. That's a huge jump up for me, and that's a big improvement. And you want to know the biggest thing I've done this year, Randy? Completely, even when I've said it in the past, Randy. Even when I've said it in the past, I've not actually been able to always set my fandom and emotions to the side. This season, I did. I never put out a single score prediction that I let my fandom get involved at all. And I think that helped me get them a lot closer this year. A lot closer. We got Peanut in the building. Peanut, are y'all going to take down Georgia in the SEC championship game? I'm curious. How do you feel about that? I'm not even trying to mess with you. Like, how do you feel about that? And I do think that Braxton Berrios is going to be an honorary captain for tomorrow. you can't not show up and show out for Braxton Berrios. I mean, like, I'm literally.
This is what it takes.
I got
To
Berrios.
wear you on the side of your
Come
helmet.
on, man.
Need TVD to show some Miami swagger tomorrow.
Yes.
Redemption time.
Please. Please, man. And a lot of people are taking his quote out of context when he came out and said that he doesn't want to let football ruin his life or consume his life, I guess, basically. Football is his life, but he doesn't want bad play to just absolutely break him down. And a lot of people took that as, oh, well, TVD doesn't care about football. It's not that. Of course he cares. Of course Tyler cares. And I don't think anybody's doubting that, but I would love to see him step up. Would really love to see him step up tomorrow, and he has to. Like, he literally has to. There's so much on his shoulders, and I hope he can perform. I hope he can. Don't feed the animals. Yeah, I'm pretty bad about doing that. I am. Michael Kieran, thank you for that 5 earlier. Skinny, thank you for the 5. I appreciate y'all. I think that's really about it. I do think that's about it. I guess I've given my spiel. I'll be live tomorrow at noon, hanging out for the game, hoping to watch the Canes dominate. Otherwise, I think we'll get the phone line open. $300 score prediction contest. Tonight's the night to call in, let me tell you. Because since the overall morale is relatively low, interest in this game is pretty low, which means more opportunities to get through on the phone line and predict the score for this game. Open the floodgates. TVD's not been the same ever since the Texas A&M game. I mean, here's the deal. What everybody talks about online is what happened after the bye week. I know you guys get sick and tired of hearing about it, right? Because that's what everybody says. What happened after the bye week? Like, we have to figure this out. I don't understand. Why did the play calling change? What happened with this? What I still think. Tell me what you think. But before I open the phone lines, can I ask you guys what you think happened after the bye week? Like, honestly, be genuine. What do you think happened? Because I'm wrong about stuff all the time. I'm right about some stuff. I'm wrong about other things. But I still think it's pretty simple. I think all it is Tyler Van Dyke got a little more banged up. Teams started to figure out our offense. Stiffer competition. Tyler started throwing some picks. It affected his mental game. Kind of some PTSD from last year. It literally triggered him. And Dawson has not made the best adjustments. And I think it's a combination of all that stuff. So you can't really pinpoint just one single thing. It's a mess of things. It's several things. But it's tough to really look at those first 4 games and hype us up a ton when it's a MAC team. It's a Bethune-Cookman team. I still love the Texas A&M win. But I don't think it's just there's all these conspiracy theories about, well, Mario handcuffing Dawson. We were seeing success. Why in the world would Mario Cristobal see the success from the offense in the first 4 weeks and then say, we're done with that? We are not doing that anymore. That sounds crazy to me. I think it's more so we are limited in multiple aspects at the quarterback position and, some other positions. Dawson trying to evolve as a head coach at Miami here with this offense and learning to make better adjustments. The level of competition creeping up, more film on our offense, opposing teams' coaches figuring us out. It's just a combination of a lot of that stuff. It is what it is. There's not some crazy conspiracy theory or anything like that. It's not it's not a coach handcuffing another coach. I don't think it's any of that. Yeah, boom. Kurt, we're on the same page. Defense had film to review and adjusted to defend TVD. Dawson needs to evolve. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Bryce. She's working hard on the TikTok. We got some cool stuff coming up. It's easy, Lamau. TVD can't read zone defenses.
This is what
Tyler has been a big part of it. Yes.
To wear you.
An elite quarterback, we would have at least 8 wins.
This is effing brutal. I can't believe we're talking like losers.
No.
No. We are winning tomorrow. We're stopping on their helmets tomorrow. I hope lol green heart, orange heart, green heart, orange heart
voices.
person facepalming.
I'm hoping. Yes. No. It's no loser talk. And I know you're just making a joke. I love it. It's no loser talk, man. I think, again, people forget, and I'm opening up the floodgates for real, y'all. We just had an influx of people. We're about to open up the phone lines, all right? So you guys can get in. This doesn't mean that I think there's 0% chance Miami wins. I think that's what people forget. They see a loss predicted and they say, Coop's not a fan. Coop doesn't believe. Coop doesn't think Miami can win. No, Miami can win. Absolutely. Miami can win. As I always say, I use the same analogy. I wouldn't bet my life savings on it. I wouldn't bet my house on it. And that's the way I make the predictions. Yeah. So let's get it opened up, man. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's bring the energy. I'm trying for y'all. I'm trying. You guys are hyping me up, gassing me up over here, helping me feel better. I love it. I appreciate all the support so far, man. Let's get the phone lines open up. Let's have some fun. But your score says different. Well, because at the end of the day, you have to make a choice. You can't ride the fence when it comes to predictions, right? You have to pick a team to win. So here's what I say, Chaos. I don't mean this in a negative way. When I predicted a loss to North Carolina, people said, Coop, what are you smoking? We lost. When I predicted a loss to Florida State, Coop, what are you doing? We lost. So you don't get pats on the back when you're a Miami fan that predicts a loss and we do, in fact, lose. It's a lot easier. Here's the last thing I'll say. It's a lot easier for people who don't have a platform to be a fan. There's nothing wrong with this. To be a diehard Miami fan and say, Coop, we are never losing. Because eventually, a blind squirrel will find a nut. Eventually. So you can all, as a fan, you can say, well, at least I believed, even if Miami loses. At least I believed because I love this team. And then when they do get the big win, you can say, I was one of the ones. It was me. I believed. I told you. And there's nothing wrong with that, as I said. But for me, I have a platform here, and I'm going for accuracy. I want people to look at my channel, and I want them to say, dang, Coop gets a lot of these predictions right. Even though I know it sucks to predict a loss, he got a lot of those right this year. And like I said, 7-3, I'll take that. I will. That's improvement over my score predictions typically. So for me, I'm just in a different position. And it's okay. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with how people do it. I respect you, Coop. You're realistic. I mean, like I said, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I get it. But I just wish more people would understand that I'm going for accuracy. If I didn't have any hope, I wouldn't even watch the game tomorrow. I wouldn't. If I didn't believe Miami had any chance, if I knew Miami lost no matter what and it was just going to piss me off and get me worked up, I wouldn't even watch it. Miami always has a shot. But at the end of the day, man, I got to make a choice. And I'll ask you this. I'm not calling you out. It's setting up a perfect example. And we're opening up the phone line, I swear. If I was going to break down the games and just always predict Miami to win no matter what would be the point of doing the breakdowns and the previews? And that's just an honest question. If I was always going to pick Miami no matter what, as a fan, that's okay, but as someone with a platform, I feel like that's not really fair because at that point, I might as well just make preview videos for the next 15 to 20 years and just go ahead and predict Miami to win all of them because the stats and the tape won't matter. The coach won't matter. The players won't matter. I think Miami's going to win a natty year after year for the next 50 years. Let me just go ahead and pump out all the videos on my channel and we'll go ahead and do it. So like I said, I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just using that as an example. So that's why, man, I like to look at the stats. I like to look at the tape and see how these teams match up and see if we can get it right. Fandom thrown out the window. But don't feel like you need to take that approach. But we will win them all. Yeah, see, that's okay, man. Like, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, bro.
This is what it takes.
Oh, shoot. Let's get it opened up. I've
sorry
ranted
your
and
helmet.
rambled enough.
TVD's picks is now beating Roach Count in Chloe's dorm by 1.
Oh, okay. Tropical, thank you for the 5. I'm gonna put another one. Oh shoot! I love our little things that we have. I love that. Let me put my score prediction up top here. Thank you, Tropical, for the 5. Thank you for your generosity. That's that. Hold on, guys. Let me fix it. And we'll open it up. If you're new here, that's so funny. You might have to fill some people in, Tropical. They may not know what's going on with that. If you're new here, all you need to do if you want to have an opportunity here to win $300, no strings attached, all you got to do is call in. Call the number on the left-hand side of your screen, 865-229-4131. Predict the score for this game, and if you get it right, you win $300. Simple as that, and it has been won before. So let's get it popping. Let's get it going. 75% of Coop's predictions were correct. This year, yeah, we're at about 70 to 75%. And I wish I was wrong. I wish we were undefeated, Randy. I wish we were. But it's all right, man. It's all right. We'll keep chugging along. We'll keep this thing going. No, Coop, we're not going to lose a game for the next 10 years. We're winning every game for 10 years straight. The 80s, get rid of Dot. I love it. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me get it opened up. Give me just a second, guys. Get it on speed dial. See, and that's what I've tried to tell them, Randy. I'm like, if I was going to pick Miami and you knew that every time, like, let's say this Miami team was 0-11 and they were playing the national championship winning team, a team that's undefeated, and this team is putting up 800 yards of offense per game. People want me to predict Miami to win 75-0. Like, it's wild, man, right? And like you said, it would defeat the purpose of a preview video. There'd be no reason to even talk about it, ever. But I can respect the pure fan perspective with no platform, and that's no hate. That's no hate at all. But I get clowned either way, right? I'm waiting for the robot lady to read these out, y'all, and then we'll open it up. I get clowned no matter what. That's the thing. I got Miami fans that told me I had to eat crow for predicting 7-5. Well, we're 6-4. I'm going to be blunt here. That sucks ass. It sucks. But do I still have to eat crow for predicting 7-5, or do they have to eat crow for being diehard fans? I think we know the answer. Nobody should play fan police. They do them, I do me.
No, Co-op. We're not going to lose a game for the next 10 years. We're winning every game for 10 years straight. Zany face rolling on the floor laughing. This the 80s. Get rid of Dawson rolling on the floor.
Let's go. I love it, Moises. I love it, man. Oh, shoot. Thank you for the 5. Skinny coming through with the $1.99. Let's get it open. Your prediction's going to be on the money, Coop. Nothing wrong with being realistic. I get tired of addressing it because I know it's annoying as heck. I know it ticks people off when I just address it over and over and over, but it's annoying to me too when people give me such a hard time about it.
This is what it takes.
It annoys the heck out of me.
To wear you on the side of your helmet.
31-24 Kings.
All right, let's go. First caller of the night. 24/7 Canes made it through on the first try.
What's up, Coop?
What's up, bro? So I like to always ask the people who get in on the first call here. What did it take? Is there like some kind of spell that you cast? Is there some particular concoction that you drink before you could like what's the secret?
4.
Okay. It only took you 4 tries?
No. Say that again. Repeat that one more time. I'm sorry.
What's the secret to getting in as the first call?
Calling a million times.
Okay. Oh, all right. That works. That works. Okay. Simple enough, right?
Nah, it's just what I do is I try to beat you to when you're saying, "Oh, I'm gonna open the lineup." and I just start bombarding him with the calls.
Boom. Okay, so you got to read Coop. You got to figure out what my next move is going to be. And when I actually open it up, because I like to mess with them, right? I'll be like, all right, guys, I'm opening it up. But then you're like, no. It's going to be 2 more minutes before he opens it up. I got it. Okay. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
I know you're going to be real and honest with a breakdown and a prediction for this game as well. I know that you want Miami to win, just like I want Miami to win. I don't want you to give your score just yet, but like, how are you feeling going into this? Tyler Van Dyke starting, TVD versus Plummer, this Louisville offense that loves to run the ball, but Miami is good at stopping the run. Like, how's this going to play out tomorrow?
You know what? Let's start with the positive. I love our defense. I like, the ability that we have to stop the run and key in on that and make them pass to actually beat us. So I think our defense is going to show up. We could expect that because they've been very consistent throughout the year. However, the offense is what I'm kind of looking forward to. I know this sounds a little weird coming from me since I'm such a TVD hater for the last few weeks. But you know what? Let's give the guy a chance. Hopefully he doesn't throw 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
So, because if he throws 3 interceptions, then we cannot win this game. But if he keeps it down.
I had it as it needs to be 1 or less.
Correct. And I agree with you 100%. I think that he needs to just sit there. If he needs to throw the ball to X, then guess what? It's going to X. It doesn't matter if everybody else is open. Just throw it to X. Do whatever you have to, convert the third downs. I think if we start converting downs and we rely on our run game and things start to work, I think you'll see Shannon Dawson open the game up, hopefully, right? And I think you'll see us have more success. However, since this is Louisville, everybody that watches the ACC football games know that, they're one of the best scoring defenses in the country. So that's why I think me and you can agree, the moment TVD turns the ball over or fumbles the ball, that's going to go south quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping that we could keep it down to 1 turnover, like you said, rely on our run game early, hit the easy throws. Hopefully it's not tunnel screens, maybe throw in some slants if they're playing zone, because the blueprint for to beat TVD is that cloud coverage, is dropping 7. Just give him all the time in the world and he'll make a mistake. So hopefully he's learned from that, and I hope that answers your question.
It's wild because I really do feel like you would start to see the offense, like you would see flashes back at times to what we saw before if there was more confidence in Tyler. If you see him coming out and he's hitting those big throws and he looks like he's on point, it would look totally different, man.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's what I want to see. If you give me 60 seconds to say this, what I want to see from Tyler is if he throws an interception, go on to the sidelines, grab your players, start talking to them, start figuring out what is it that you did wrong. Figure it out. Like, look at it. I've never seen him look at an iPad or nothing like that to figure out. I've always seen him staring up in the sidelines. When I've gone to the games, he's done the same thing. I never see him talking to his teammates, pumping them up like Emery did. So that's what I want to see from him. If he can do that, if he could just sit there and say, hey, I got you. Let's do this when they're running this type of coverage. Come back to the ball when I'm in trouble. Do these things, and that will give me some confidence that, hey, you know what, TVD's turning it into the right direction. If he doesn't do that, though, that's when you're gonna see me start typing stuff in the chat in your live stream.
Fair. Like, can I ask a really loaded question here that's probably impossible to answer? I just want to put it out there. If you don't want to answer, I respect it. But I want to put this question out there for the chat as well. So everybody in here. Miami's sitting at 6-4. We're hype about the potential with Emery. But he's going to be young next year. We don't know the status of Jakari, even though I personally think he transfers. But again, could be wrong. We've talked about this. This is such a loaded question, but I just want to put it out there. If Tyler comes out and lights this thing up for the next 2 games, I'm talking plays lights out, like, oh my gosh, like he's back. Like, what is this? Do Canes fans still want him hitting the door next year? Like, because the ceiling at this point, regular season, is 8-4. Just regular season talk. Would Canes fans still be on the? I'm talking full on pitchforks and torches. Tyler, you better not be here next year. Or are you going to be like, well, maybe something was going on? Like, dude, like I guess I'm just trying to gauge the community if you guys are 100% fed up no matter what else happens at this point.
Well, look, I can't speak for the whole fan base. Everybody's going to agree or disagree. What I could give you is my standpoint. Listen, winning cures everything. And if he goes out, throws 5 touchdowns this week, throws another 3 or 4 or 5 touchdowns in Boston College, goes and plays in the bowl game and plays well, stop throwing those picks. I mean, there's going to be a mistake. He might make a mistake or 2. That's fine. But if he goes out and performs and we start winning and we end the season in a good note.
See, that's what I'm getting at. Yep.
Coop.
I don't see why, you know, you would have to truly hate the kid.
On the field.
And I've truly been frustrated with him. I can't say I hate him. I hate no Kane. But it's just, you would have to be a straight-up hater to say, no, TVD is not my quarterback or whatever.
Okay, now see, and that's why I want to put it out there. So how do you guys feel? Don't be afraid to answer. I'm not trying to put you in a bad position so then I can look back later and be like, oh, but you said. That's not what it's about. I just want to know if fans have completely given up on him to the point of no matter, as I know I'm repeating myself, but no matter what he does for these final 2 to 3 games, you're done, period. Like you need to see, and you know, the reason why I want to bring that up is because if Tyler did in fact return next year, I do believe that he would be the starter no matter what. I hate to say that, but I don't think there would be like a true QB competition. I think if Tyler returns, Tyler would be that guy again under Mario. That's just it.
I agree to a certain extent. That depends on who's the offensive coordinator. So if Dawson returns, it's quite possible that he does remain the starter. If Dawson leaves, then, you know, things are open.
So, wait. Hold on. I noticed some wording here. You said if Dawson leaves, as in willingly walks away, not fired.
Right.
Do you think he goes? Listen, you think there's a chance he goes?
I don't expect him to return. I will say that. That's just
really
being me. This is not. Yeah. This is. You know, people are gonna say it's speculation. Blah blah. It's fine. It's speculation. That's exactly what it is. But my thought process behind it is: look at the offense since Georgia Tech. Look at every single decision he's made. He's angered Mario. Try to look inside the program a little bit. I know it's hard because we're looking outside in, and people don't have an inside, you know, unless you're there every day.
Co-op love the content from a diehard Noel
fan. You don't
fan.
witness this, but everything tells me that Mario is not happy. Will he return? That's Mario's ultimate decision. But from what I take for the body language of Mario's press conference and Dawson's press conference, there is a lot of, you know, ifs there. So I don't feel confident that I could say he's returning for sure. Logic would tell you, well, you can't be firing a coach every single year. There's no stability. That's 100% correct.
Yeah, I know, and I thank you for being willing to dive a little bit deeper into that, because that wording jumped out at me. I caught that as soon as you said leaving. And I know a lot of Canes fans, there's a large portion that do want him gone already. And, you know, I've spoke my piece on it in one of the walking and venting, and we dove deeper into it. But I appreciate you being willing to have that tough conversation, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind talking about those things. Like, I don't shy away from that. Like, a lot of this stuff is going to be just hypotheticals and speculation and talking about what we want versus what we think will actually happen. I like having those convos. Just talking about it, just adult conversation. Just, you know, let's discuss it. So
Right.
interesting. Okay.
And I don't want to hold up
This
the
is
line.
what
I
it
know
takes
everybody wants to call in. I don't want to be that
to where
guy.
you
I just
on the
want to
side of your
mention one more
helmet.
thing. The
The
Ja'Cory
refs got
Brown
it wrong
thing,
with Clemson and FSU,
you
but
know,
finally give the
people are
safety to
saying it's
Miami
because of a
tomorrow,
red
and they
shirt.
beat Louisville 26
You
to
guys
24.
don't know.
Lol.
Nobody knows. There's only a few people that know
I
what
don't
really is
know.
going on.
I'm literally just fully speculating. I have not talked to
Correct.
anyone who's
So,
talked to anybody else about nothing with Ja'Cory.
correct. So, you guys don't know if there might be something administrative going on with your Curry Brown. You guys don't know if he's going to transfer. You guys don't know if it's just that he hasn't won out. So, I'm just going to put it out there. You know, it could be any of those things. So, don't expect to see Curry this game. That's what I'm going to say. There's no short leash. Dawson already says it. Mario is putting it all on Dawson. Hey, you know what? He doesn't want to take the guy out. Doesn't want to take the guy out.
Right.
You know, unless he gets hurt, we might not see Curry. And if TVD gets hurt, we might not even see Curry. You know, so that is what it is.
So 24/7 Canes, I'm gonna kick us over to the official score prediction cam, and just so y'all know, look, don't think that I missed that. I see some love, more love from Joel, from Cane Freak, from who else, man? Dade County Dirty, Dolphin Venom. As soon as we jump off the phone here, I'm not rushing you 24/7 Canes. I'm just updating them. After we get off the phone here, we'll talk about those. All right, don't worry. I see you. So I got you over. Go ahead.
Hey, I just wanted to say shout out to Cane Freak, man. I've been watching his videos since I was like, I don't know, man, since I was a kid.
Cane Freak is a good guy. I got to meet him at the Clemson game. Got to shake his hand, meet him face to face. Got to meet some of his kids that were there as well. And just as nice of a guy in person. Just like most of you guys. Most of you people in this chat are just as handsome and as nice as you are in the live chat. I just need you guys to know that.
All right.
24/7 Canes, I'm ready.
All right. So, Louisville, 16. Obviously, it's going to be a Miami victory. Miami.
Go ahead.
Miami 24.
So 24-16. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes, sir.
Miami dub. Okay, I'm going to lock it in. Lock it in here.
I just love this defense, I'll be honest with you.
No, and I mean, I do believe that if Miami comes out and you know, Louisville can only rush for like 50, 60 yards, which is doable for this Canes defense, it puts them in a pretty tough position. It really does.
And I will tell you, I'm being open because I'm gonna be honest with you. The bias is getting to me because if we were gonna talk serious matter, my score prediction would change. But there's so much negativity already that I just exhausted myself with the negativity. So I wanna predict something positive moving forward.
That's
fair.
fair.
I just want to end the year on a good note. This is exhausting. And it should be for you. Nobody wants to lose 3 games.
Nope.
So let's go. Go Canes. And thank you, Coop.
Let's go, man. Hey,
have a good night,
you know,
brother.
I love it. I like it. And I'll be happy if it's a dub no matter what that final score is. If it's putting another tally mark in that W column, I'll take it. I appreciate the call tonight.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, Coop.
All right. See you, bro.
See you in the chat.
24/7 Canes. Always a pleasure to have him on the phone line. Once again, thank you for being willing to further discuss some of those tough topics that got brought up there. Interesting stuff, talking about Dawson leaving. And, yeah, we don't shy away from those convos here on this channel. We love talking about those. Let me get caught up here with the donos, and then we'll open the phone line right back up, guys. And I'm loving the discussion in the live chat. I'm actually super pumped. Like, you guys are giving me so much energy right now. I told you at the beginning of the stream I've been sick for 2 or 3 days now. I've been laying in bed. I literally didn't post any extra content this week. No Inside Insight show. No extra nothing. When I pressed go live, I was hanging my head. I was tired, exhausted. And you guys are chopping it up. in the live chat, and it's invigorating. Like I'm getting hyped up again. So thank you. I need this, and I appreciate it. Cane Freak 2001 3 times. Coming in hot with the 99.99 Coop. I wanted to get your take on this. I was going to text you if you weren't in the stream. TVD throws 4 interceptions. Miami takes a crap. A big number 2 dookie doo-doo on the field. TVD's brain is broken. Oof. Oh. Cane Freak telling us how he really feels in this one. My man, thank you very, very much for the love once again. I know that you hope that you're wrong. I know that I hope you're wrong, but I understand this point of view because the reason why I also predicted a loss is mostly, it's just Tyler. I'm sorry. Cane Freak, it is because of Tyler. That is my loss. Miami's defense can play well enough to put Miami in a position to win this game. I have no faith in Tyler until he proves otherwise. It's no hate. It's no shade. It's just where I stand right now. He's got to prove me wrong. He has to show me that he can come out and lead this team and win another football game. Period. So, again, I appreciate the transparency and being real and honest. Cane Freak, thank you for the love, my man. Dolphin Venom 2, another Noel fan. Thank you for the 10. Coop, love the content from a diehard Noel fan. I'm here to have fun and...
When will Hoodie Girl make an appearance?
And deliver
eyes.
high energy fun content. So thank you, Dolphin Venom. I appreciate you very much for that. Well. There he is. Dade County Dirty. Taking over. Woo. Taking over. That wakes me up a little bit. Dade County Dirty showed me massive love last season. Don't think I forgot about you, Dade County
This
Dirty.
is what it take.
With the 199.99 going.
My score
off.
prediction? Miami poop Louisville 27. TVD 4 int.
Oh shoot. I hope we're so wrong, Cane Freak. I hope we're so freaking wrong. Y'all show some love to my man Dade County Dirty, taking over the top spot on the board. How does it feel to look over the crowd, Dade County Dirty? Showing Coop a massive amount of love in these crazy times. No message either. Bro, you got to give me something. You got to let me know how you been. I know you've been in the streams. It's not like you're just popping in for the first time or something, but thank you. Thank you for the massive amount of love, Dade County Dirty. I don't know how I can return that, bro. Thank you. I can't believe no message. I'm scrolling, looking. I don't see a message. Dade County Dirty, yo, we got to get something from you. Hey, thank you for the love, bro. Thank you. Joel with another 99. The refs got it wrong with Clemson and Florida State, but finally give the safety to Miami tomorrow, and they beat Louisville 26-24. I just have to laugh at that. I mean, that would be fitting. That would be the fitting thing to happen to Miami, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, Joel? Like, do you kind of secretly want Miami to win, though, so then it makes your win look better and better? Like, if Miami can, win out the rest of the season, you want that, right, Joel? Surely. I know Briley, Joel, Noel Squad, you guys want that, right? I think. Joel, thank you for another 99.99. Gee, I just see so much red, I don't know what to do. Hoodie Girl with the $1.99. We might be cooking something special up for y'all. Stay tuned next week for the final regular season game. Hoodie Girl, a.k.a. the South Florida chauffeur with the $1.99. A heck of a day for basketball, Melissa. Dang. Heck of it. Georgia? Who did women play? The women's basketball team, it was close, but they pulled away, I'm pretty sure. I saw the men's team took down Georgia. Big basketball day. Big basketball day. That was definitely not a Florida State reference. Absolutely not. Kane Freak with another 99-99. My score prediction, Miami, doo-doo. Louisville, 27. TVD, 4 interceptions. Standing firm in the paint. Said I? Hey, bro. Like, you know. You should be getting your shirt soon, by the way. Kane Freak. You should be getting it anytime. All right. Can we do this one more time?
Miami D and O-line makes AFR look good despite going 8-23 against FSU.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love Emory, but we have 4 losses due to TVD head case.
Very, very well said, Pensacane. I am also in that group, and I hate it because it's viewed as being negative. Once again, I'm one of those people, Pensacane, that says slow down for a second. Because people are crowning Emory already as QB number 1 in 2024. Let's slow down for just a second. I love Emory's fight and Emory's heart, and I think that he could be a successful Miami Hurricanes quarterback. Would I go ahead and say he's QB number 1 in 2024? Absolutely not. Because you're right. A good defense and a good O-line could mask some other issues or problems. And it's also not fair to really even call them issues or problems yet because he was a freshman in his second start. He's played in 2 games, and they were against Clemson and Florida State, 2 teams that have a lot of talent, no matter how good or bad you think that either team might be. They have a lot of talent. So, yeah, man, I agree. I do believe, and I just hate to just keep harping on the dude. But most of our issues revolve around the quarterback position. I do firmly believe that. I do. Pensacane, thank you for the 5. That's well said. I want to do this before we open the phone line back up. Y'all have showed me more than enough love. Like, yo, y'all are good. Sit back, prop your feet up, crack open a cold one, enjoy the show. But I want to clap it up for all y'all, man. For real. I know I keep doing it, but for real. I know clapping alone is not enough to show you my thanks. So next week, we're going to really try to step it up, man. I'm going to deliver so much freaking content. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have some serious fun. So thank y'all, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. I did want to answer this question right quick from Briley. Coach Coop, with having seen Dawson's offense, the state of the recruiting class ranking, and the state of the QB room, are you more or less optimistic about 2024 than you were before the season? You know that's a tough question, and I don't shy away from them. But I will say that at this very moment, Briley, right now, November 17th, 2023, 10:14 p.m. Eastern Time, I would be less optimistic. However, I do think Miami goes shopping in the transfer portal for an experienced quarterback. That could obviously instantly change my mind. Dawson is still to be determined. I want to see what he can do with the quarterback that's not struggling, someone that runs his offense well. Recruiting class, again, we have to see how this thing closes. I'm a you got to put pen to paper kind of guy, so I don't get super hyped about any recruiting class until it's officially signed. So that's a very, very tough question for me. But if I had to give you an answer, like you put me on the spot, Coop, you have to give me an answer, I would say less. But there are definitely some positive takeaways. And if Miami can finish with 8 wins, that's a positive step in the right direction, all things considered. Purely talking wins and losses. Nothing else. Wins and losses only. No specific stats, no position groups, no none of that. Because again, I expected 7-5. And I think that a lot of times people forget that. I swear I'm about to open it right back up. But people forget that with my season prediction being 7-5, I mean, here we've looked at it, right? I wasn't right on a lot of the games. I got a lot of them wrong. But with my prediction being this, Miami being 6-4 right now is not putting me in freak out mode, even though I'm pissed because I want to win.
To where you on the
But I thought 7-5, 8-4-ish.
Crown me Co-op. I will be at game at high noon.
I knew you wasn't going to miss it. I didn't doubt it for a second, Kane Freak. Final game at Hard Rock Stadium. And look, I'm not putting this up there to say, oh, I told Canes fans 7 wins. That's not Coop. That's not what I do. But I said that I was expecting a small step forward, not a leap, and we might still do that. Maybe not. Maybe not, but we might. So we're going to see. We're going to see. There are a couple of those that I got wrong, but I'm just talking about the 7-5. So that's why, again, so many people are like, Coop, why are you not in full-blown red alert? Miami should just can the football program. Why do we even continue to do this thing year in and year out? Small step forward. 2024, another small step forward. And then, I'm just being honest, in 2025, Miami must win 10-plus games or we have a serious problem. And that's me just trying to, again, temper expectations, take a step back, look at the overall bigger picture. I'm including upgrading facilities. I'm including continuing to up the NIL stuff, more top 10, top 15 recruiting classes, all that stuff. Once 2025 hits, if we don't win 10-plus games, we got a big problem. Because there are a lot of things that should be ironed out and should be firing on all cylinders at that point. And that's my honest, realistic approach. That's where I'm at. I'm just being honest. All right, I'm going to get it opened up. Coop, I'm not chat savvy. I got you, bro. Can you PM me if and when you can? Absolutely. Do I have your phone number saved, Dade County Dirty? Do I not have it saved? Are you on Twitter? You're on Twitter, right? Can you send me your phone number? Because I thought I had it saved, but just in case I don't, can you send it to me? Because I want to text you about something. So, like, just DM me on Twitter, or don't put it in the live chat, obviously. But touch base with me, bro. I think I have your number. Or text this number. Yo, text this number. Text this one. 865-229-4131. Text me, bro. I appreciate you. For real, I want to talk to you about something. No, that's Cartman. What were we even talking about? We're trying to get the phone line open back up, right? I got to address this because we got a new spot. And we'll be there. We're taking a bunch of phone calls tonight. Kid Freak 2001! 3 times. I'm cutting y'all off officially. You're done. You're all done. Close out the super chat button. Kane Freak, you literally have people in the chat asking if you will adopt them. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh shoot. We literally got people, we got grown men and women in here asking if Kane Freak will adopt them. I mean, he might. I don't know. He's already got a couple kids, though, so I don't know. Y'all are going to have to figure that out, like, with him. Like, y'all are going to have to touch base with him and figure that out, because I can't answer that for you. I don't know if he's going to adopt anyone. Kane Freak taking over the board once again. He says, not today. But for real, huge thank yous to everybody. Huge thank yous. Thanks for saving my soul, bro. You do more for me than you realize. Let me tell you. Let's open back up. Dade County Dirty, y'all do way more for me than you could ever imagine. I'm serious. All right. We got it opened up. Let's get it. Yo, Stealth Striker. What's good, man?
Nothing much. How about you?
Chilling, having honestly, considering I'm feeling a little under the weather, I'm having a good time tonight.
Nice.
I am pleasantly surprised with the turnout, given what I've seen on social media and stuff this week. This has been really fun tonight.
Oh yeah, it's been bad on social media.
Yeah, and see, that's why, I'm not being negative or trying to start out the stream that way, but like I kind of expected that to overflow into the stream.
Yeah.
Because that tends to happen, Hey, what's up, Chris?
Yep.
Chris, we've been having a blast, bro. So give me some positivity. Like, are you feeling good about tomorrow? Or like, what's your mindset?
I like that we get Parrish back.
Yeah.
I hope the defense has I know they've been good the whole season, but I hope this game is like the standout game. I hope Ruben Bain gets involved a lot. I hope Cameron Kitchens gets at least an interception or two, and I just hope they stop the run game because without Louisville's run game, they're nothing. Like the passing game is okay, but not the best.
You know what would be huge tomorrow?
What?
I hate to put more on their shoulders because there's already so much, but a defensive touchdown. Like a pick six or a scoop and score. To help out the offense a little bit, honestly.
Yep. We already had one, I think, this year. We can do a second one.
Mm-hmm. That'd be big to kind of help out that offense a little bit, for sure.
Yeah.
And as we said, yeah, I mean, they're Louisville, if we can make them one-dimensional and force them to throw the ball, it's not that they're terrible
Good news. I got my
at throwing the ball,
letter today.
but they're really, really good at running the ball. So let's do what we do. Shut down the run, force them to pass, and let's pick some of them off.
Yeah, I feel like Louisville and Miami, they're kind of similar. Like they both have really good run games, but when the run game isn't on, their passing game isn't on at the same time.
Okay. This one is an interesting game. I mean, do you feel like that Vegas is onto something with only having Louisville as a 1-point favorite? Because I'm seeing a lot of confusion from Miami fans over that.
I feel like Louisville is worse than what their record is. Like they should have at least lost 3 games by now. I don't think if they do lose tomorrow, they're not going to make the ACC championship. I think North Carolina will beat them to that.
Do you know how upset Louisville fans would be over that? Because, again, we've been there as Miami fans, right? An opportunity to be in the driver's seat. You beat Miami, you're in.
Yeah.
And you do not want to be in that position where you are relying on other teams to lose games. That's not a good feeling at all.
Oh, I know.
So, Stealth Striker, I'm going to kick us over to the official Kim K sponsored score prediction, Cam. That's right.
Okay.
Kim K still paying the bills over here on the Coach Coop YouTube channel. I'm ready for those numbers if you are.
I'm thinking 28-24 Miami.
All right. So back-to-back phone calls. Yes, we've only taken 2 phone calls so far tonight if you're just tuning in. But back-to-back Miami Doves predicted, which actually surprises me. I'm going to lock you in, Stealth Striker. Okay. So far it's been pretty positive, and people are believing that Miami can get the win here. Final game at Hard Rock Stadium for the season. I got you locked in, Stealth Striker. 4-point victory for the Canes. I'll take it.
Yep.
All right. Appreciate you calling in, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
I would say my biggest concern for tomorrow is how late will Coop be, because it's a noon game. That's the real question. How late will Coop be? Chris, the turnout tonight has been absolutely amazing. Got some big-time ballers showing me massive love tonight. The live chat's moving at 100 miles per hour, which was very unexpected. Florida State fans still in here, kind of chopping it up, trolling a little bit. But it's all in good fun. So it's been really fun tonight. Noel Squad in the building. Oh, shoot. I know y'all are still eating that one up. I know it. My man Daytime Cheese coming in straight to the PayPal with the dono. Coop, good news. I got my first acceptance letter today. I was accepted to FIU. So you're going to think about it, right? There's going to be multiple offers on the table, right? Daytime Cheese, let's go, man. Hey. I have had the pleasure of meeting Daytime Cheese in person and shaking this guy's hand. Really, really good dude. And congratulations on that. How many, if this is too personal, we can talk about it off stream. But like, is that your plan? So you've been like accepted to FIU if you want to go there. Are you trying to kind of feel it out and see what happens? Like, that's awesome, man. That is big time though. That's really freaking cool, bro. Thank you for sharing that with us. Look, we're family here, Daytime Cheese. So people in the live chat are gonna be saying congrats to you. I almost guarantee it. Watch. Give it a second. Just watch. Can we talk about you eating a fork in the ice cream thing? So you're telling me when you guys are at home and you're eating ice cream straight out of the carton, you don't use a fork? Let's get the phone line open back up. Learn something new about you guys every day. Phone line is open back up. I see you hanging out tonight too, Bryce. I appreciate you. Y'all are making me feel real good tonight, and I thank you for it. Thank you. Brig, this has to be an all-time record on my channel. I'm not kidding.
The Brig is here. Pre-lightning show. What is happening?
Bring the energy. I love it, Brig. I love it.
Dude, I've got so much to talk about, but I'll try to keep it as brief as possible.
So, how is the Brig? You've been a Canes fan for how long? Would you say now?
To where the U.
It's probably been 6 weeks.
Okay,
Of course,
6
Miami
weeks.
and Oregon
So,
are my top 2 schools, but I've applied to 7 in total. But yeah, waiting for other options.
What a storm you
Hey,
have
you
weathered.
said ups and downs. There has been
Yes.
ups and there has been some downs.
Yes. So, y'all, I did not lie to Brig. I was upfront and honest with this guy. And I told him, you're gonna ride some highs, but there's definitely gonna be some lows. And
It was a bumpy low.
Yes. However, I don't think, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, Brig. Miami fans are at each other's throats a lot. You've probably seen where we argue a little bit on stream and in the videos and stuff. But we do look out for each other. I do have to say, if you want to see what Miami fans are about, we'll be in the middle of an argument. But then if a fan from an opposing team comes in and attacks one of us, oh, bro, it's on. It's on.
Don't mess with family. Don't mess with family. The bats and the chains come out.
Yeah, it gets scary. Brig, I'm so freaking happy to have you like being a Canes fan and us getting to spend time together talking ball and stuff. So it's been super fun. So with that being said, you said you had a lot to talk about. What do you?
Because Emery was, I had super high hopes for Emery. He looked really good. He didn't look nervous at all, which was awesome. But I was really concerned at the start of the game because the offensive line, he got 2 sacks like right away. And I'm like, is the offensive line like just ignoring him? What the hell? Are they trying to send a message? But they flipped really quickly and then were just on point the rest of the game. The defensive line was awesome. But in that beginning, I was like, oh, I think they're trying to send him a message. But it came good. I liked it. I thought Emery did a lot really good, but I'm a little jaded because, I mean, you tell me. I've only read a little bit. Tyler was a big, like, I don't know the right word. Everybody was really excited about Tyler when he first came. Yes, like this is our quarterback, right?
Yeah, so what happened, like to give you I'll make it super brief. The rundown with Tyler Van Dyke is back in 2021 under a different offensive coordinator by the name of Rhett Lashley. Tyler Van Dyke looked really good. I'm talking, people were saying, you know what, like next season, or maybe even like Tyler could be a potential Heisman winning quarterback, like putting up those types of numbers.
I also want to talk to you about my shrine theory.
But what
And then
happened
now-
is, I feel like he's had a lot of. I know you probably already know this, but he's had like 3 offensive coordinators since he's been at Miami. It's not been easy for him. But at the end of the day, you are a quarterback playing for a Power 5 football team. Like, you got to get it together. You got to get it figured out. You got to come out. You got to play well. And some of it could be a case of maybe crowning him too early because we saw flashes. But that's really the thing. That's why there was still a lot of hype riding on Tyler, because people felt like after the really cool, awesome season in 2021, the blame in 2022 fell on the new offensive coordinator, Gaddis. So everyone said, well, as long as we put TVD in a different offense that's built around him, kind of like how Rhett Lashley did, he'll be lights out again. So then, 4 games into the season, he's playing lights out. Everybody's like, he's back. Let's go. This is the old Tyler.
Whole squad, I didn't apply to FSU.
And then as soon as
because
those
I
picks
didn't have
started
I'm
coming
jaded.
back out.
But if I did go, I'd be
That's
represented.
why I'm
in
jaded.
orange
I was
and
like,
green
we
every
can't
game,
crown
hashtag
Emery
team
this
for
early
life.
because whether it's Dawson or not, I was like, we can't get too crazy just yet. We got to see what happens because, come on, freaking Emery puts his body on the line to get us that freaking first down, and 2 plays later, 2 minutes left to go, he freaking gives them the game with a freaking interception. I was like, come on, are you serious?
Yeah, it's frustrating.
And I said it too. My wife walked by. I'm like, watch, he's going to do an interception. Bam.
It's very
This is
frustrating, man.
ridiculous.
And as you said, I'm guessing you were here earlier when I said the same thing. You can't crown Emery this early. You can't. He's a young guy. I still think the solution is experienced transfer portal quarterback, probably 1 or 2 of them. And then we kind of start this thing over and you open up full-on QB competition for 2024, and we go from there.
Yeah, and I think Emery has, great potential.
Oh, yeah.
But, he's got I don't want to say reckless, but he's very brave. But he did a few plays where like, ooh, don't. And I was like, oh, that's how you get hurt. And then bam. I was like, oop, yep.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of heart. But damn, I was like, ooh, that's why you don't do that as a quarterback.
And you can kind of expect that, I think, out of a freshman. He really wanted to win back-to-back game, or not back-to-back, but back-to-back starts for him. For him to go down as the freshman quarterback that beat Clemson, that beat Florida State, like that would have been huge for him. So,
we had a really good chance last Saturday. I was like, oh my gosh, we actually might win this. Holy crap, Emery's really coming together. It was even fun watching his knowledge of the field. Like, he recognized certain things and was like, all right, let's do this. And then you could see him, especially when they had that questionable interception, which may or may not have been an interception, but he's like, let's go, go, next play. And I'm like, damn, look at you go.
Yeah.
That was impressive. I was like, okay, Emery, I like his field presence. I like that a lot.
And as someone who's been a Canes fan for, give or take 6 weeks, you also see the difference in body language between Tyler and Emery, right?
Oh, yeah. Tyler just shuts down on the bench, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's so frustrating. Even my wife's noticed it. I was like, dude, get up, say something, talk to somebody. Shit, what are you doing? Just sitting there sucking his thumb.
Yeah.
Looking for his Restrecho.
I'll never be able to look at Restrepo the same. I'm not going to lie, Brig.
You know what? It was said earlier, and I was like, you know what? Okay, if they have to throw to Restrepo to get the points, to move the chains, to get the touchdown, okay, fine. Let's do it. It feels like a cheap win, I'll be honest. But I was like, hey, at least we got the win. Tyler does get the yards, even if with his little screw-ups every now and then. And unfortunately, the negatives always outweigh the positives. So that's what everybody remembers. But I was like, if we can get down the field, that's cool. But as long as we don't have any stupid things like a stupid safety that they said we pushed him in the end zone. I'm like, the dude was running backwards. How do you push someone when they're running backwards already? But whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. It's in the past. Not going to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Good.
So then
I'll go freaking squeeze my stress ball later.
So going into Louisville, Brig, this team beats us. They're literally playing in the conference championship. There's a lot on the line for this team. This puts them in the driver's seat. They control their own destiny if they beat the Canes tomorrow. But this is senior day for Miami. This is the final game at home at Hard Rock Stadium.
Yep, last home game. Does Hallmark make your welcome cards? Because maybe we should bring those if we lose.
Ooh. So, Brig, I'm going to kick us over to the official score prediction cam here. This one's, I'm not going to lie, this one is tough. There's a reason why they have the number 9 ranked team as only a 1.5 point favorite against Miami. There is a reason.
Well, let's get in our Kim K groove here. I am going to, you know what? I'm saying screwed all the points, all the numbers, all the research. I am staying loyal to Miami,
Okay.
and I'm going to say it's a cardiac game. I'm going to say it's 27-24. We win in overtime with a field goal, and 2 of Louisville's touchdowns is going to be from a Tyler interception.
Oh. All right, let me lock that in right quick. All of that.
They are running it back.
God. The amount of booing that you will hear at Hard Rock Stadium if Tyler Van Dyke threw 2 pick sixes in the final home game against Louisville.
But it's not that. It's extremely plausible. That's the sad part.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it's plausible. Even if we win and we get the W, it's still plausible. He throws at least 2 interceptions.
Here's the thing: you have to be careful because does Tyler come out again? No Canes fan hopes this happens, but does he come out and try to make up for all of the bad things that have happened this entire season in these next 2 games?
Too much damage has been done. Exactly.
So
I even if we win the next 2 games, right, with Louisville and Boston next week, I still think it's time for him to go.
But
he needs to go to some boring school where they all just sit on the bench and twiddle their thumbs. He'll fit in perfect there.
But see, though, he has to come out tomorrow, and he can't think about all those interceptions he's already thrown this season. He can't think about the fan base wanting him riding the bench. He has to come out and play comfortable, play free, like just do his thing. But that's where we've all said it's not hate, it's not negativity, but he has to give me a reason to believe that he can play like that again. Because now
you got to look at it like an interview. You got to find someone who fits.
Yeah,
he fits.
Who would put all of their trust in him right now? It's tough to. It is.
That would be sad. That would be sad if nobody wanted him.
It's tough.
So
man,
where are you going to transfer? Nowhere.
This is what it takes.
He's just going to ride the bench, or he doesn't even dress.
On the side of your helmet.
Daytime cheese.
Hey,
Daytime
one more thing too. One more thing.
Cheese.
Next year, end of September, early November, hasn't been announced yet. The Canes will be Berkeley, California. I am going to try to go to that game.
Ooh, okay.
That'd be cool if you could make it, but that's cool. But I have a question. How soon should I buy the tickets? Like, will they go really fast?
Here will be why I'm going to look to the chat to answer this question. I don't know, since it's because you said the Cal game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cal Berkeley.
I don't know. I really don't know a ton about their team. I don't know how attendance is. I don't know what the expectations are on their team going into next season. So I'm probably not the right person to answer that question, at least yet. As it gets a little
in general,
closer, maybe.
I was asking because from what I saw, it was one of the first times, because I guess they just put Berkeley in the same conference, so it's like the first time they're going all the way to West Coast. It seemed like, but I was like, dude, I am going. I'm going to be there.
Yeah, so there could be.
The U.
There you go. There could be some extra
in my
hype.
home state, even.
There you go. There could be some extra hype going into that one just because of that. So
I'll just have to watch the schedule then.
Yeah, you just have to keep an eye on it and see.
There's not
But,
even a date right now, but yeah, I'll watch the schedule.
yeah, and worst case, I don't remember how deep was that into the schedule next year. I literally did a video on it. Now I'm forgetting.
Towards the end. It's a year from almost, like 2 weeks ago. So it's gonna be like game 8, game 9 maybe.
Was it really
that's
that
my guess.
far?
Yeah. But it's a 3-hour drive from here. And I'm like, oh, I'm going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they've got it down as the 5th game next year.
Oh, 5th game
for 2024. So, you definitely. I would definitely give it some time and see how the beginning of the season goes, because they're gonna play. The only big game they have before us is Auburn. Then they're going to play like San Diego State, UC Davis. We have the Florida game to kick off the season, but then we play Florida A&M, Ball State, USF. So, yeah, you'll be safe to give it some time.
So I either got to go get an official jersey or get I almost said PG, a Coop jersey.
There you go. Yeah, and they're all saying you got plenty of time. So, yeah, you got time for that one. That's not like the Miami versus Notre Dame big matchup back in the day, or something like that. So
no, but it's a big deal. They're going to the West Coast. Yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm there. Yeah. I'm gonna be there.
Let's go, man. Brig,
I'll be there.
Repping the squad, the orange and green out in Cali. I don't know what game I'm going to next season yet. I don't have one locked in, so we'll see. So, all right, Brig, I got you locked in. Miami victory by 3, 27-24. I'd take it if that's the case. Win is a win for me tomorrow. So.
Yep, that's right.
I got you locked in, man. Looking forward to it tomorrow.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
See you.
Oh, hey, pay some bills. You made like $1,000 so far.
Massive love tonight. I told you. Hey, woke me up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. All right. So.
All right, brother.
See you, Brig.
Bye.
Yeah, like I said, it's everybody needs money. It's, everybody has bills and stuff to pay. And I do appreciate y'all for real. Because I told my wife, y'all can ask her. I told her 15 minutes before I went live, I said I might have to cancel tonight because I was feeling that bad. I wanted to go back to bed. And I was like, no, y'all, my college football family always makes me feel better. So here we are. Daytime Cheese hit me up with some more donos. It won't let me pin them, bro, but I'm going to read them. Coop, you'll have to wait for my call for my exact prediction, but sadly I will predict for the first time on the channel a Miami loss. Okay. I also want to talk to you about my shrine theory. Okay, we'll talk about it. Of course, Miami and Oregon are my top 2 schools, but I've applied to 7 in total. But yeah, waiting for other options. Yeah, definitely weigh your options and see what all comes through for sure. No squad, I didn't apply to FSU because they didn't have my major. But if I do go, I'd rep the orange and green every day, every game. That'd be funny. Show up to class rocking Miami gear, Daytime Cheese. That'd be hilarious. Moises coming in with a pair of $2 donos. He says, Daytime Cheese, Daytime Cheese. That's our guy, Moises. That's our guy. Thank you for the love, bro. I appreciate you guys congratulating him. So, man, still, that's so interesting. With Brig being a Canes fan as of like 6 weeks ago and the highs and lows he's had to ride. Coop, I'm hoping to call in. Here goes nothing. Let's get you in, Eric. Let's get it open back up. Let's get it open back up tonight. If Elko goes to Texas A&M and Leonard hits the portal, who has a better shot to land him, FSU or Miami? Do you guys play Duke next year? I'd be curious to know that, actually. I would like to know that. Hey, Burgos, what's up?
What's going on, bro?
We got you in here, my man.
Hey, man, good to hear from you. How you been?
I'm getting tired of this up and down weather. I think here in Tennessee, that's what's making me keep on. Like, I keep feeling sick because it will be a high of 40 on, let's say, Tuesday, and then it'll be a high of 85 on Wednesday. Like, it's so up and down, and I think it just messes with me. I can't stand it.
Well,
I need to move down to South Florida where it's always warm, you know?
Yeah. Well, it'll do better for your sinuses.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm ready for tomorrow, man.
Yeah, and I saw some positivity coming from you, which I like.
I
So,
I, I think our defense is going to keep us in the game, which I think they've been doing a good job all year. But as far as I don't know, somebody like TVD, man, he's got talent. Like you can see, he's got talent. I don't know if it's an injury scenario. I don't know if maybe just the gumbo isn't mixed right. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you see players that have talent that just don't progress in certain systems or things don't line up. But I think tomorrow if the defense can hold them like they've been holding all year and make sure that we don't give up explosive plays, we just need to make sure he doesn't turn the ball over. Like I really do believe that if we can run the ball decent and he doesn't turn it over, we should be able to be there into the fourth quarter.
yeah, I hate it because I felt like in my preview video this week that I was putting too much on Tyler's shoulders specifically. Like it seemed like I was only putting it on him. And it's not that. It's just we have no reason to believe that the defense won't play well tomorrow, right? Like they've been playing well, so we feel like they can stop the Louisville run game. We know that if we make them one-dimensional and they're forced to pass, that will be okay. We just need our quarterback to step up and have a good day tomorrow, and we can win.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the strength of the team, right? Like every team is usually known for something. So, obviously this year we're known for our defense because the offense for some reason just disappeared.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, but at home, last game at Hard Rock, all the scrutiny, supposed to be a beautiful kickoff. You got the number 9 team. I think they're number 9, are they?
Yeah, I think the college football playoff rankings have them as 9. But if you look them up, like AP, top 25, whatever, they're number 10. But for the sake of Miami potentially getting a big win tomorrow, we'll go ahead and roll with the number 9. That sounds better.
To me too, And I mean, what more can we ask for, right? Like we lost a heartbreaker, and here's the thing, and here's the only thing that this year I've been noticing about our team, especially TVD. The defense is hungry. They're snappy. They get off the ball. They really do play well together. You can tell those kids have heart. You can tell they're trying. Honestly, like we just don't have a single person, and maybe it's just me, but you tell me, we don't have a single person on the offense that's a playmaker. Like a single person that we can say, get that dude the ball. He's going to give you a shot at least once out of every 5. He can break it. And we've always had that, right? Like even going back to Duke Johnson, Amon Richardson before he got hurt, and even before then, like Barrios. We don't have like that threat.
Right, and I see what you're saying because for me, it's going to be we don't have anyone that does that consistently, no matter what the reasoning behind that might be, right? So, like, it can be because, a lot of people are going to point to Brashard Smith or Jacoby George. I mean, Jacoby had, 153 or 154 yards against Florida State last week? But the problem is whether it be that he doesn't get as many snaps as we would like him to, or whether it be whoever's at quarterback not looking his way, or Dawson not utilizing him in a better way. The problem, again, because I know people are going to start naming names, again, is consistently. I think that's what you're trying to say, right, Burgos?
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the talent is not there for these players to be able to
he's not
make
saying
that
there's
the
not.
The situation is not lining up for it to be delivered in that way.
Yeah, like when you talk about a guy like Barrios. Barrios was, multiple catches, big-time yards, pretty much consistently like every game. Like you're talking about somebody who
72.
Yeah, everybody's talking about this guy. This needs to be the guy we lock down, we shut down, like if you're looking at it from an opponent point of view. No, I feel you. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, and at least be able to say like, okay, so we know we play defense well. Okay, well, if the defense is going to play well, then on the other side of the ball, you always want to make sure you at least have that, because our backs are nice, right? And I will say this, like, and I don't know if it's a a thing that we've really seen as much, but the offensive line seems to have gotten better this year. It's just the running game has not been crazy inflated with yards, but they've been giving the quarterback time to throw. Like TVD's had time to throw. Emery's had time to throw, right? So that's good. So that's what I'm saying. Like as they establish that line, if we can continue this defense, if we can figure out this quarterback position, and then you get like that one player that you can count on consistently, or that the offensive coordinator can learn how to put into a position to succeed, I think we can be right back up there.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. It's unfortunate because you touched on this early on in the phone call, that it's always like we're missing that one piece that would make us a great team. Like, we have the better O-line play. Our running backs, even though not super explosive, we like those guys for the most part. We like Fletcher, Parrish, Allen, some of the other young guys coming up. We have options at wide receiver, some guys that we feel like could be playmakers. We felt like we were lacking in the quarterback department. It's like it's always one little piece. Or, we'll get this crazy quarterback that we love, but then the O-line is struggling. It's frustrating. We just need to be able to put it all together.
Yeah, and I think that, more than anything, I think that none of us as Canes fans, Mario, ESPN, I don't care what anybody says, and I don't know why, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think anybody could have predicted TVD's regression.
Not
due
to this point,
injury,
I don't think.
You know what I mean? And I don't mean regression as far as him not playing well, because I'm not there. The kid may have been playing hurt. Who knows, right? Like, we all understand, but you can tell, though, that he has lost, and maybe this is just me, but I think the reason why he's put us in this scenario as far as when he's played is he's lost that initial reaction, right? Like, even Emery, when he comes into the game, the ball's getting somewhere. He's like, okay, I have to throw it here, and he puts it there. It almost seems like TVD's waiting for it to come open.
It seems like he's second guessing everything he's doing out there.
He won't let it go.
He's overthinking it, and a lot of times it's causing him to hold on to the ball too long. It goes back to what we said. I really truly believe that he might have been banged up a little, but the majority of his issues appear from a fan point of view, right, appear to be mental.
I think so too, and that's what I was basically thinking all year as I was watching him. I was like, he's not pulling the trigger, he's hesitating, and he's almost in a position of waiting for the receiver to get open, not putting him just put the ball there, right? Put it there, and if it gets picked, it is what it is. But and I think that's why he's getting picked, is because the DBs have a chance to break on those routes because he's still holding or throwing late.
And it's tough because I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like those mental hurdles are much tougher to overcome than a lot of those little physical injuries that you might be dealing with. It's really hard to get back in the game after that with the way, and this isn't the first time. It's not his first rodeo kind of dealing with this. And I know when they interviewed him, I don't know if you guys saw the Tyler Van Dyke interview. He said, I don't have Twitter. I don't have social media. He said, I'm sure fans are talking negatively about me, but I don't see it. Again, that mental game, man. I've said it before. I hope he can recover from it. I just don't know if it would be possible in his situation.
Coop, they gave him $1 million, man.
Yeah, I mean,
think about that. You're talking about a kid that was given $1 million. The kid rides a 7 Series Beamer to school, bro.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He went to school in Connecticut. He was put in the best scenarios of all time. Like, ever since he was little, this was destined for him, and he was a big kid and was slinging it. You know what? I think TVD can do it. I've seen him do it. I think it's just that for some reason, I don't know if it's maybe the coordinators or the switch, but when we saw him really come out, I never seen anybody go from being that good to that bad that fast.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. It's one of those where, of course, it would happen to a quarterback on our team, right?
Yeah. I hear you.
So, hey, Burgos,
I hear
of
you.
course.
All right,
Of
bro.
course it happened to Miami. Come on now.
Yeah, it's
Why
part
not
of
Florida
our
State? Why can't
it's
all
part of-
these bad
no,
things happen to Florida State?
it's part of our strife, man. This is still NCAA shit. I don't care what nobody says. I'll keep saying. Oh, sorry. I'll keep saying it forever.
Oh, shoot, man. All right. So, hey, Burgos,
right, bro.
I got you on
Have a good night.
No. Well, we
Good
got to
luck
get those
tomorrow.
numbers from you, right?
Man, I think tomorrow I'm gonna say 24-17 Canes.
Okay. So, my prediction in reverse. Okay.
Yeah.
24-17 and
And that's only
Miami.
because I'm hoping that that TVD at least has a single game where he can bounce back and
Here's the thing. Again, we know he is capable of that. So
he's got the talent.
here's to hoping, right? Because I would much rather, and I know Burgos, because I know I was going back and forth with people at the beginning. So it's the flipped version of mine. I would so much more prefer for yours to be right over mine. Of course. I want Miami to get the dub tomorrow.
But you got to make the right call, and the right call is whatever, it's the same scenario like any sports show. You're doing the right thing.
Literally,
right? Like,
I'll be blunt. The only reason I am not giving Miami a win tomorrow is because of Tyler. And that's not hate.
What does that say, bro?
But it's me saying he has to show me, because right now, like I said, you know what I mean. I hope you guys understand. He's not giving me a reason to believe that he can come out and take over. I know the defense can hang in this game, but we got to score some points. And until he proves me otherwise, it's on him for my prediction. It is what it is. It's just me being honest and real.
Well, tomorrow, if he can have a good half, and these Canes could actually come out, then, I think everybody will feel better, right? Like tomorrow, if the Canes can come out and be up, a touchdown or so, I mean, they're at home, like they got to show up. I was there for Middle Tennessee last year, man, and I sat at row 0. I got to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that'll scar you
I was
for
at
life.
row 0, and then it rained on us as we were walking out, like thunderstorms.
Well, props to you for the dedication. I'll give you that, because there are people that would have turned in their fan card and they would have went running to Alabama, Georgia.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
Never.
So.
Yeah, no, man. I went to school with Intro Road. We can't do that.
So, hey, Burgos, I appreciate
All right,
the love,
brother. Have a
as
good night,
always.
man. I appreciate you picking up, and let's get this win tomorrow.
Yep.
This is what
Let's
it
do it,
takes.
man. I'll see you
All right,
then.
bro.
To
Later.
you
All right, peace.
on the side of your helmet.
Shut up, Todd Gibson. Nobody invited you or asked for our opinion. Get the hell out of here.
Uh-oh.
Congrats, though, you got a hell of a team. I'm done this season. Pouting look of triumph, unamused.
Moise says, hopefully you know I'm laughing just because of the way you put it. Again, there is some banter going down in the live chat, and I'm here for it, though. It's all in good fun, man. We're having a good time. We're getting towards the tail end of the season here. There are, a lot of teams that are feeling real good about themselves. Some other teams not so much. And there's a lot of back and forth, and I dig it. Tons of interaction tonight, and this is great. Moises, thank you for the 5. Thank you for some more love to Coop. Thank you, bro. Oh, shoot. Let's get it open back up. Guys, if you're new here, I want to go ahead and say it one more time. 865-229-4131. The number on the left-hand side of your screen. We do a score prediction contest. Call that number. Predict the right score to the game. You win $300. Let's make it happen. Let's put this money in somebody's pocket tomorrow afternoon. Let's get it open back up here. Keep it rolling. Give me a call. Don't be shy. Literally, if you're worried about being shy, I'll break the ice. I'll crack a joke. I will, I'll get it going. I'll get it going. We'll talk about something. Yo, yo, yo. Who we got on the line tonight?
Hey, we got Sean Paul and Olivia from Texas. What's going on,
Paul
Coach
and
Coop?
Olivia, how you doing, man? I know exactly who this is, actually.
Exactly.
I know
No.
exactly who this is.
Yeah, no, we're excited to finally get on your show and
Let's go.
yeah.
There we go. Hey, I love it when we got the double here, because here's what I'm gonna do. Some people
Hey,
don't.
girl.
Yeah, some people don't like this, but I love doing this. I just want you to know, so you guys can be thinking about it while we have this conversation. I am ready and willing to take score predictions from both of you so we can see who between you gets it right, or who, at the very least, is closer. Let's see who
All
knows these two teams better. Is that fair? You want to do it?
That's totally fair. That's totally fair.
Okay.
Let's go.
So
You go first.
you want me to go
Yeah,
first?
you go first.
Oh, okay. She's gonna
See,
fill. She's
I'll
gonna
be
fill it
honest
out.
with you.
See where you're at. Okay.
I'll be honest with you, Coach. I'm not as down on the U as you are right now. Okay, I think there's a lot that's going on right now with the team, and Mario is still trying to kind of feel his way through things. I'm not 100% sold on him, but I'm still willing to give him a little bit more of a chance.
And it's fair to say that he definitely has a lot to prove still. But yeah, we've talked about this on the channel a lot. The people saying they want him fired. I'm sorry, that's just that's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, and I'm not on that bandwagon at all. I'm more on the bandwagon of. I mean, I hate to say like we need to get past TBD to see what we get, because I want to see Mario with a quarterback that he wants is what I want to see. Because we obviously know he has a system. We know what he did at Oregon. But he's inherited guys, and so when you inherit guys, it's tough to kind of feel like what you're going to get. But with that being said, I still believe that even though he inherited guys, he should definitely play to their strengths.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's fair.
I don't know what's going on with TBD right now. I really don't. Olivia and I over here, we're like, is this guy been hurt like half the season and they're just hiding it? I mean, what's happened? How does he go from looking like he's going to win the Heisman to he shouldn't even be a starting quarterback? So we're stuck in that field right there. But I will tell you this, with all of that being said, I was actually okay with how we played Florida State.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a team that is going to be in the college football playoffs most likely. Number 4 in the country. I hate to play the whole – there's no – just like as Mario says, there's no participation trophies, consolation prizes, any of that. But we did only lose by 7. That's a fact.
Exactly.
We lost 45-3 last year.
Right. No, trust me.
Hey, Coop.
Her and I remember that really well.
Yeah.
You know something? My brother graduated from FSU and was raised as a Cane.
Huh. Interesting.
And then he married a Gator.
So where is his allegiance at this point in time?
Florida State.
What?
State.
Yeah.
My dad will not even support him, even though he graduated from Florida State.
So what happened? How is it just because he went to FSU? He swapped over?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just
Oh
swapped
my
up.
goodness.
Grew up his whole life a Cane.
I see people all the time that are Canes fans, and you go to school somewhere else, and you still stay a Canes fan. Unbelievable.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Wow.
All right, so my prediction.
All right, let me kick you over to the official Kim K Cam here.
Okay.
All right, so Sean's prediction coming up first. I've got 2 separate lines here, one for each of you.
Okay, perfect. All right, so my prediction: Miami 28, Louisville 17.
Ooh. Okay, now we gotta lock it. We gotta lock it. We gotta lock it in for each one. So let's make it officially official here for Sean.
And I'll be honest with you, I even told her tonight, I am 100% convinced we're going to beat Louisville tomorrow. I truly, really believe it.
Now,
I don't even care who's running quarterback. I think the team has got something in them now, and we're going to do it.
And hopefully you know that, like, I have a ton of respect for, like, positivity and feeling like the team is going to win. Because
Yeah, we did.
I know you were saying like I'm real down on the Canes. It's just I'm in a position to where I hate this feeling, but like they kind of have to prove me wrong at this point.
We
Get it. I get it.
Just because that Louisville team has some issues, but I mean they're going to be in the ACC championship game potentially here for a reason.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I have to see this Miami team come out and show me that they can beat the number 9 ranked team in the country, and I hope to goodness that they do. I really do. 28-17, that'd be a huge final game at Hard Rock, against Louisville. Like that'd be a big win.
Yeah, no, and I'm going to be honest with you. I know that we looked at the A&M game as kind of our statement game, but I'm going to be real with you. I truly believe if Cristobal is going to have a future at this university, tomorrow is going to be his statement game. You beat Louisville, you find a way to get past Boston College, you get into a decent bowl game, you still finish the season with 9 wins. I mean, that's a great season. I mean, I get it. We all want to be in the college playoffs and we all want to be, going to big games and stuff. But you know what? A 9-win season is a good season, and it could still happen. You go in, you shock Louisville tomorrow, knock them completely off their socks, and we got something going for us.
Yeah, no, and I agree. I've said plenty of times that a team that went 5-7 last year, 8 or 9 wins, would be a step in the right direction.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, baby.
So, all right.
Olivia,
so next up, we have Olivia here. Now, can I get confirmation? Because you don't. Is this like? Are you guys married? Are you?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
We're married.
So we got a husband and wife here. Okay.
So Olivia is from South Florida.
Yes.
And she's from Palm Beach, and
born
and raised
Okay.
in Miami her entire life. And I married her, and I'm from Texas.
Oh,
so
so
she moved out here to live with me, but she breaded me into a Miami Hurricane.
Ah, I see. Okay. So I think with that being said, I can probably guess where this prediction is going with Olivia, but but we'll see who gets it closer. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
So
You know what?
I'm ready when you are.
All right, go
All
ahead.
right. I'm going with my heart. 14-21 the Canes.
14-21.
I know.
Miami.
I believe in our defense. I do.
That's fair, and I do. I'm gonna lock you in here real quick. Make it
Bane's
officially
the real
official.
deal, man. Bane is the real deal.
Yeah, that guy. Whew, wow.
Yeah.
I saw Florida State fans trolling, talking about how they're going to come after him and stuff. Trust me. They call him Ruben Hurricane Bane for a reason. He has ties to Miami. Bane's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that. But yeah, you're right. Absolutely. The defense. I have a ton of confidence in the defense going into tomorrow's game.
I do too.
Without a doubt. It just falls back on, I hate to keep saying it, Tyler Van Dyke and
Yep.
the offense, but mostly Tyler. It is what it is. It's just kind of where we're at.
100% it's Tyler.
Yeah. But 21-14 from Olivia, 28-17 from Sean, both in favor of Miami.
Let's go.
So we'll see
It's
what
gonna
happen, man.
happens. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself, and thank you for letting us be on the show.
Hey, absolutely. I appreciate y'all for calling in, and I will save your number so I can address you guys properly in the future. And I expect a tag team duo when you call in future streams.
Let's
Definitely.
go.
All right. Good night.
Nothing
All right.
new.
Appreciate y'all.
All right. Bye.
All right. See you. Good people, man. Good people. I love doing that. I know some people are going to say, Coop, that's unfair. They get 2 score predictions. Hey, if Olivia wins the $300, Olivia can take this and buy whatever Olivia wants. If Sean wins this, Sean can go buy whatever Sean wants. Just so you guys know, you don't have to share this money. All right? You don't have to share. Whoever wins it, it's theirs. And yeah, the reality is, Duck, you are correct. Mario is going nowhere. So that's why I always attack that so aggressively. when people will say, well, Coop, I want Mario Cristobal fired. And I say, that's okay if that's your opinion. If you want to have that opinion, I respect it. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But at the end of the day, Mario being fired year 2, going into year 3, is a pointless conversation. Without a doubt. Trust me. I have talked, and there are people here that can back me up. Melissa, are you still here? Is Melissa still here? I have had the opportunity to, I'm blessed to have the opportunity to talk to some people who are decently high up when it comes to Miami and the financial situation and some other things. It is all in on Mario still, given what has happened in the first 2 years. It is all in on Mario, not an ounce of doubt. They want to see him do better, and they need to see better from him. But Mario is not going anywhere. Trust me. That's not even, I know it sounds silly to even discuss it, but it's not even up for debate. It's not. All right, let's get it open back up again. Let's get y'all in here. All right, we're back open. Open for business. Give me a call. First time call, regular caller, like it don't matter. Give me a call. Come on now. Yo, 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 Daytime Cheese. You made it.
I made it.
Let's go.
As always.
The man
I
who
think every single time I've called, I've been able to call in, I have called in, which is very, very.
Again, that's a record.
Yeah.
I think you and maybe 3 other people can probably say that, and that's about it. So we got you in here.
I feel like I think I'm one of the only people that calls almost 200 times. Almost 200 times a night.
Well,
so,
the dedication has paid off, because once again, we got you on the line. I'm very happy that I can congratulate you, not in person, I guess, but, one-on-one here, so I don't have to type it or, go back and forth in that way. So congrats on the acceptance to FIU. Would there be I want to ask you one quick question before we get to football. If you were to get acceptance into all the places you've applied for, would there be 1 or 2 you would be leaning more towards over the others?
I think I said in my dono, Miami and Oregon. Miami, both are very good schools for marine bio, which is what I want to study. And obviously Miami, right on the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Miami fan. Would be pretty good.
Yeah.
But also, I also kind of want to leave home.
That's
Oregon
fair.
is also great. Also very good school. The Ducks are doing very well in college football right now. The other thing I've realized, the schools that I like, because I'm going to be honest, some of my decision was based on college football. So the schools I applied to. But most of the schools, their logos are single letters. Miami, Georgia, Oregon, all have single letter logos.
Yeah. So you got a little bit of a theme going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said, I bet USF would be good for marine biology too, Tampa Bay.
Actually, yeah. So what I'm doing is I have 10 colleges in total. So I have Miami, Oregon State, Eckerd College, which is a private school in St. Petersburg, Georgia, UF, USF, Duke, and Colorado. I've only applied to 7 of those. Once I get acceptance or rejected from any amount of schools, I'll apply to the rest. So the ones I haven't applied to yet are Colorado, USF, and Duke. Because USF and FIU kind of fill the same role as safe to schools.
Fair.
So.
It's all right, but that's huge, though. So you got the ball rolling on all of that. So then tell me, with the football side here, are you worried about tomorrow? Do you think Miami can stop that big bad run game?
Well, I think we could stop it. So let me tell you about my shrine theory. Because I thought of this last week right before we played FSU, and it made total sense to me.
All right, I'm listening.
Before the Georgia Tech game, I DM'd you on Twitter showing you the shrine. That's not where the shrine usually goes. It goes in my living room. Every single game, I have put the shrine up in my living room for the entirety of the game. We have won. There have been games where I put the shrine up in my room for half of it and the living room for the other half. We lose those. I went to a concert the night of the NC State game. Didn't put the shrine up. We lost. I didn't put it up last week because I was on vacation. We lost. I didn't put it up against UNC because I put it up halftime against UNC because I was at homecoming. We lost. Georgia Tech, I had it half in my room, and like fourth quarter, I took it out.
Why?
Meaning like I took it out to the living room.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And so I start to think to myself, maybe the shrine does work. I just have to put it in the correct place. Because the Clemson game, which we were supposed to lose, we won. I had the shrine out there. Texas A&M, we were supposed to lose. We destroyed Texas A&M, had the shrine out there. So
here's the question that everyone's going to be asking. Is the shrine going to be up tomorrow and in the right place?
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be in the right place.
Okay. All right.
And the shrine will not stop going up until the shrine stops working.
Right? Okay. So then, with that being said, okay, I'm going to kick it over here. Taking that into account, what's the prediction for tomorrow, Daytime Cheese?
This pains me to say. I actually have I have two predictions, but the one that I'm going to make official, the one that's non-official is a Miami win. I'm going to say around 27-24. We win in overtime. But the official one, sadly, I don't think we win this game. I think Louisville is one of the only teams in the ACC that can compete with Florida State. I don't think Florida State's that good of a team. I think they're a good team, but I don't think they're college football playoff worthy. I think they will lose to Louisville. They've been in too many close calls to be too many close calls to not drop them. I'm sorry to all the Seminoles fans. I'm not really sorry, but you guys are going to drop them.
They're about to eat you up, just so you know.
Hey, I just got accepted into college. You can't eat me up right now. You can't take this one away from me.
All right, so
I think Louisville will beat them. I think Miami definitely can beat Louisville with our run game.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a lot of hope for the season, starting with Tyler Van Dyke. And after the bye week, that just went away. I don't trust Van Dyke anymore. I literally said as soon as Emery got hurt and Van Dyke came in, we're going to lose this game because Van Dyke throws a pick. And then I'm like, okay, we run the ball. First pass for Van Dyke, picked off. It was just, I don't know what it is with Van Dyke. Again, it might be, I think he's second guessing himself. I don't know why. It could be the pressure of him having to perform to make up for those bad performances. I don't know what it is, but he's been struggling, man.
So with that being said, I need to know these magic numbers.
Again, this will be a Miami loss. it will be Miami 20, Louisville 27. We keep it close. Our defense is going to keep us in this game. We will be able to score. Our run game is strong enough. Problem is our passing game.
Hey, all right, I'm going to lock it in, Daytime Cheese. Now, interestingly enough, I'm just going to be honest. I'm surprised that you are the first Louisville victory prediction tonight. I actually am. And I don't mean that in like a good way, a bad way, no nothing. I'm just saying I am surprised by that.
Especially me, the one that always goes into Miami win no matter who.
I thought you were picking Miami, bro. I'm going to be honest. I thought you were messing with me and you were about to laugh and be like, just kidding. And then, you know what I mean?
Sadly, I think Louisville are contenders not for the college football playoffs. But if you look at Louisville, they haven't played that many difficult opponents. But then again, their only loss was to Pitt, who's having a weird season, which has only won 2 games, one in a close one to an FCS school, and then to Louisville by 17. Again, you could have just dropped one game. Like, if we would have dropped Georgia second and went on to win the rest of the games, that could have been it. We still could have been a good team. Just because we won a game versus a bad team doesn't mean that we're a bad team. So I think Louisville will win this week, and I think they will win next week and in the ACC Championship. But Coop, in the airport, before I got to the Bahamas, I wrote down my predictions for the rest of the season. And let me just tell you, I'm saying we're back in the win column next week.
Okay. All right. So that would put us at 7 and 5. 7 and 5. Okay. Daytime Cheese.
I will take. That's better than last season.
Yeah. It's all right, man. I'll be depending on you to get that shrine set up and ready to go. No getting it put up halfway through the first quarter or at halftime. It's got to be up before kickoff.
I'm going to put it up right now because I'm not sure if I'm going to be awake.
Okay, perfect.
It's first day of Thanksgiving vacation. I'm going to be sleeping.
There you go. All right, man. I got you locked in. 27-20 Louisville victory. I know that wasn't easy for you to do, but there is money on the line, $300. So as always, Daytime Cheese, I appreciate you, man. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Coop.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Peace. Hey, Randy, I appreciate you hanging out tonight. Chris, I know you guys are heading out. I appreciate y'all. We're going to still take some more phone calls here. I am, at the latest, going to go to midnight, but might be trying to end before then because since I have been feeling under the weather, I want to make sure that I'm ready to go for tomorrow. I've told you guys, I've always been open and honest. I go to bed at 4 or 5 a.m., typically. So, considering Miami plays at noon tomorrow, and it takes me about 2 hours to prep for the stream, you see where this is going. So, ideally, I go to bed relatively early tonight if possible, but I know that's probably not happening. Just because your boy Coop doesn't sleep. Your boy Coop doesn't sleep. It is what it is. Yo, Pensacane, what's up?
What's going on, Coach Coop?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Yeah. People are telling me I'm already making excuses.
I'm telling you, you need to get to bed earlier, man. Get some pineapples. That has a lot more vitamin C than orange juice.
Pineapples. I'm trying my best to stay hydrated. I'm not looking for sympathy, but in the last 3 days, I have had I've been eating crackers and I've been drinking water. Like it's tough out here, man. I don't know what it is.
Chicken noodle soup. You got the crackers. You need the chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, I need something.
And get to bed earlier.
Yeah, that would help. Yeah.
I'm your elder. I could tell you that.
There you go. You're just looking out for me. I appreciate that.
I am. So I am just racking my brain. I think you had a caller earlier. I think it was 24/7. Kane, if I'm not mistaken, said that. I think what's bothering me is this whole situation. I know it's been beat to death like a dead horse, but Ja'Cory Brown. I know people have been going on and on and on, and I just cannot understand it. And he said, possibly, and this makes a lot of sense, possibly some sort of administrative issue. Maybe Brown was loyal to Gaddis, and maybe there's a rift between him and Dawson. I don't know, but I just have a hard. What I'm trying to get my brain wrapped around is how in the world TVD is guaranteed 2 interceptions this game. I'm sorry, at least minimum. That's 2 interceptions.
But see, the thing is, how can anybody, even someone who is just looking to be positive, like they can't really debate you on that. Like, like I know you don't want that to happen.
No, I don't.
But he's at this point, he has to show you otherwise.
I'm just trying to be objective and and level-headed about this, and I just find it hard to believe that another quarterback is worse. You just think about who's the quarterback who gives us the best chance. And I know I honestly cannot remember Ja'Cory Brown. It's been so long since I've seen him play. I don't even know what kind of a quarterback he is. It's been I can't even put into context. And I think the last game it was Gaddis as the offensive coordinator.
So yeah, my point was going to be, can we really judge any quarterback out of that offense last year? Like,
no.
I don't know that it's fair to for any of them. So I also wouldn't know what to expect from him, other than everybody knows that he's going to be the one quarterback that can run out of the group. But that's about it. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to expect out of him under Dawson.
And that's the thing. I mean, you know what to expect with TVD, and that's interceptions.
Yeah, we know what we're probably getting. Not being negative, it's just it's the truth.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not a big Ja'Cory Brown fanboy or anything like that. I'm just saying anything has got to. Hey, I mean, I know we can't really revamp the offense in a week, but some sort of an option, like a Paul Johnson Georgia Tech era triple option with Brown and then our marching band of running backs that we have.
I know.
Just pound the rock.
If they would have, and there are way more important things than this, like winning the game, obviously. But if they would have announced Ja'Cory Brown as the starting quarterback for this game, it definitely would have kind of reinvigorated the fan base a bit. Just purely for the fact of there's the unknown factor with him. Like literally what you just said. I'm just kind of harping on that. With Tyler, people are already kind of like, okay, 2-3 interceptions, going to put the defense in a bad position. This is probably what we're going to see, and that's based off of what we've continued to see in the second half of the season. Ja'Cory, it's like, oh, maybe? What if? Like what?
Yeah.
So it's tough because for some reason, whatever it may be, the coaching staff is not playing him.
Right, and that's just and no one really, at the fans, and then I watched Inside Kane. What's his name? Dono from
Locked on Canes. Yeah,
and I mean it's like everyone is scratching their head about this whole situation, and there's really nothing to play for. I mean, there's something to play for, but for pride and everything.
Right.
But we're bowl bound, but not in the hunt for the ACC title. So. Okay. Let's say Brown is an absolute disaster. What do we have to lose? I mean, we're probably already losing with TVD. Yeah. So I mean, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's still why, and I hope I'm wrong. That's still why I lean more towards him wanting to transfer, just because when you look at the situation, I'm making a bunch of assumptions here. So that's what we're all doing. We may never know exactly what went down with this, but when you look at it, it screams 2 things. Either he wants to transfer for whatever reason, or again, I'm just saying it. I'm just putting it out there.
About Ja'Cory or
yes, Ja'Cory. Yeah, Ja'Cory.
Ja'Cory, yeah.
Either he wants to transfer, or is he really actually just that bad or not a fit for this offense.
Right.
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
It may be that. It's just hard for me to imagine anyone worse than TBD has. But maybe there was something there. It's just where TBD's head is right now, and I think it's in. Everything is in his head. But what we have right now, it's hard to believe that Jacory is worse than TBD's mental.
And I would still just personally, I know I keep putting it out there, but I firmly believe he probably transfers. Just honestly. And I realized there were some people saying, well, because I saw it on Twitter, where people were saying, well, still, wouldn't he want to play to to put some more tape out there? Or that? No, look, did people not see what happened to Emory last week? Then you are in a tough position, right? If he comes out and breaks his freaking arm, and then he's like, hey, I want to hit the transfer portal. Who wants me? Well, nobody.
Right. And I do have a question for you. I know I'm really a big fan of Emory. I know a lot of people really like his attitude and everything. But I'm really trying to, given that he is a freshman, and I know I completely agree that we should not anoint him as the next coming of Bernie Kosar. But I mean, what I'm trying to remember, and maybe you can remember, is do you remember another quarterback with the field presence that he has? I mean, as a freshman, as an underclassman, he has the field general leadership qualities that's very rare today. And I've been a Miami fan since '89. I've been watching the Canes since the late '80s, '89, '90, and up until now. And for me, it's been a long time. There are a lot of quarterbacks I see that have a lot. They've got the mechanics, they know the plays, but that presence on the field.
Right.
I don't really, and again, I don't want to crown him right now. I mean, I don't want to promote him too much right now, but I see that, and that's very reassuring for me.
Right. That's promising, because you would hope that Dawson would be able to develop him over the next few years. So if he already has the first half of that down as soon as he gets here as a freshman, and then
the respect of the team.
Exactly. And then you work with him. He really fully grasps and understands this offense. He continues, more time in the strength and conditioning program, just becomes a better football player overall. There appears on the surface to be some serious potential there.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Just what's the X factor of leadership that is needed in a quarterback? And we have not had that in so long. We've had talent, but I don't recall the last time we've had leadership.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's been a while. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, and I think that's something that the team needs from the quarterback specifically.
Right. We had a quarterback years ago, Jacory Harris. You want to talk about interceptions? And I remember one game, I don't know who it was. He threw a pick. It was a pick six. He looks over at the sideline, smiles, and just kind of shrugs his shoulders like, I don't know. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, I've still got my Jacory Harris jersey. You don't see me wearing it real often, but I got one.
Well, that's not going to make you feel any better.
Yeah. Ooh, man. Oh.
All right.
So, Pensacane, I'm kind of curious to see where you stand with this game. I'm going to kick you over to the score prediction cam here.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm not capable of being objective. I didn't call in last week for the Florida State one because I knew it wouldn't be objective. I would have us winning.
I mean, like I said, I respect all sides of it. I wish more people would be able to do the same so they could put themselves in my shoes. But I do. I respect all points of view when it comes to that.
Well, if you in your position say that they win, you predict a Miami win every week, then you're just a homer. And no one takes you seriously anymore. You're just,
Yep.
But you're objective. So
I would rather be
commended.
I would rather be known as the guy who seems to be pretty accurate at predicting games, but is also an absolutely crazy, insane Canes fan. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, that's fair. Wear two hats.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
like my heart is always Miami.
Mhm.
Period. I don't want anyone to ever doubt that. But yes, I am always realistic and trying to go for accuracy. But nobody else has to do that. You know, there's no rules to it.
Right.
So
Right. So I'm going to say it's Miami's defense Miami and Mr. Automatic.
Oh yeah.
Helps us.
Okay.
I'm saying Miami 19 and the Birds 16. 19 to 16. Low scoring affair.
Okay.
For obvious reasons.
Which could be. Think about if Miami shuts down their run game, then our offense has been struggling anyways, just being blunt. So it could be.
Well, the Emery's numbers 8 for 23, not very good numbers. You know, he is a freshman, but I think our defense and our offensive line for giving him the protection take a bow, because if we got the safety against Florida State like we should have, Emory, you know, notwithstanding the injury, is making that final drive to go ahead of the fourth-ranked team, a team that is going to be in the playoffs because they're going to win the ACC, I think. Florida State is going to the playoffs, and we would have been in line to tie it up or possibly win if we had gotten that safety. And that's despite a freshman quarterback going 8 for 23. To that I say the offensive line and defensive line take a bow.
Yeah, it kills me that he didn't get the opportunity to finish that drive. No matter what the outcome was, the fact that he didn't get the opportunity, I hate that for him. And then here's the other question. Like, real talk, I want everybody to answer, if you guys don't mind. Like, play hypothetical for just a second. I know it stings to talk about that game. I just want to know, if you were Mario, and you can answer this too if you want. You don't have to.
Okay.
Let's assume everything played out exactly as it was. So it's 27-20. We're trying to drive down the field on that final drive. We score the touchdown. Do you go for 2? Or do you play for the overtime? What do you do? I think the obvious answer is this Miami team has been tested in overtime. You trust the trenches. You go to OT. Emory's been in OT against Clemson. They win. You're in a hostile environment. I think you have to play it safe there. But is there anybody out there who says, you know what? No, I go for the dagger. You put it all on the line and you try to end it right there and go for 2. I'm just curious where you guys stand.
That's an interesting question.
I know it doesn't matter.
What's funny is that you would put Ja'Cory Brown as the short, like you were saying about like Armstrong for Virginia.
Yeah. Oh, that would have really Phew. No, see, then like I said before, then what you do is you throw Ja'Cory out there when you go for 2. Oh, here we go. Obvious running situation with the dual threat quarterback, and then you have him throw the pass, and we win, right?
Yeah, I see. That's when I'm glad I'm not in that situation. I don't get paid the big bucks to have to make that call.
Yep. I think
it's easy to armchair quarterback and say, hey, fire this, fire him, but fire this coach, fire that coach. But
the boring, safe answer, Pensacane, is you play for overtime because the team's won in overtime.
What he would do.
Yeah,
that's what he would do.
Oh yeah, that's what Mario would do 100%. Yeah, and it would be the smart. It would be the smart move, but. Boy, it'd be wild to see that going for 2 on like that.
And I'll end with this. Maybe there is a silver lining with Emory's injury, is that maybe he was a little too reckless with his body, and maybe he will take care of himself a little bit more. He'll keep his intensity, he'll keep his his command presence. Maybe with what happened, unfortunately, it ended the season for him. But maybe next season or the following season. He'll use a little more discretion on how he sacrifices himself.
Yeah, and thank goodness at
Yeah.
least it wasn't his throwing arm.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's big.
Yeah.
So all right,
All right,
man.
man.
I got you locked in. 19-16, Miami dub. We made it officially official. We chinged it, so you're in. And I just appreciate everything from you. Thank you for hanging out in my streams. It's always nice when I can
Sure.
say this to
It's fun.
people. So I really appreciate you for real.
All right, man. Get some sleep.
All right, we'll try. We'll see if we can wrap this thing up here in just a little bit. We'll try.
All right. Take care.
I'll talk
Coop.
to you later. See you.
All right, bye.
Oh, shoot. Always nice when my man Pensacane gives us a call. Can you imagine that game on the line? Pump it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't mind playing the hypotheticals. I know it's kind of annoying because it's like, Coop, that's not what happened. Why would you even bring it up? It's over. It's over, man. So I just like to play. I like to play hypothetical at times. Lots of silver linings being appreciated in Moral Gables. You want me to be completely honest with you, Briley? You want me to tell you how I really feel, Null Squad? Nick, you want me to tell you guys how I really feel? Do you want to know something? Let's see. Sometimes I'm in the minority when it comes to Canes fans, and I don't care to be that person. I literally don't care. It really pisses me off seeing Canes fans on social media, specifically Twitter, talk about how Florida State fans look stupid for beating a bad Miami team. That just makes us sound even worse. Like, how does that even make sense? How is that the comeback argument to say, well, we're not even good this year anyways, so you guys beat a bad Miami team. We don't care. That's so stupid. I can't stand that. I hate trying to make ourselves look even worse to try to make your win look not as good. That sounds so backwards to me. Like, am I crazy? That's what I see on Twitter is, oh, that's all over Twitter. Ask the Florida State fans. Can y'all back me up? That's what a lot of Miami fans are going to, and I get it. It's out of desperation. We don't want to come out and be like, we lost to Florida State. I get it. But I think that's silly. That's like what are you reaching for? Like, we suck anyways, so ha ha. Huh? What? I will never, no, that's, well, at that point, never mind. Yeah, I know No Squad has seen it. I know some of you guys have seen it on there. That's so stupid. Like, Jeff, how is that? And if you do that, it's okay. You could do whatever you want. I'll never understand that. I don't get it. If you want to trash talk them, that's fine, but we don't have to try to make Miami look even worse to try to make them not feel as good about their win. That's just weird.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Game will come down to a chess match between Guidry and Brom. Let's go Canes.
Norman, ain't that gonna be a fun matchup to watch? Abso-freaking-lutely. Norman! Fellow Canes fan member with the big 15. It is going to be, man. And let's see what Guidry can do. Let's see. He's up for the Bulls Award, and everybody's talking about Guidry. Defense has been what's kept us in games. Well, can it keep us in a game against a Louisville team that has a giant for a quarterback, that has a really solid run game? Lots of impactful transfer portal players, possibly playing in the ACC championship game. It's going to be a very fun one to watch, and that's why I'm very excited for the game no matter what our record is, Norman. I'm very excited to see how this game plays out tomorrow. Norman, thank you very much for the big 15. Thank you for the love to Coop. Thank you, my friend. I hope you've been doing well. We are taking some more phone calls, guys. We are going to end by 12. So 15 more minutes, if not before. We'll see what happens. I thought most fans were saying Miami played a good game. They do until Florida State fans attack on social media. And then I don't speak for all Miami fans, but a lot of Miami fans revert back to, well, this season's a wash anyways, and we're not very good, so enjoy your win against a nobody. And that's so weird. And I call them out, too. I call them out. Speaking of Florida State, hello, Nick.
It was hard. Well, harder to get in today.
What'd you say?
It was harder to get in today.
Oh, harder.
Like
yeah,
200%.
Like I said, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the turnout tonight. Like, for real. I not being negative, because I completely understand, but before I went live, I was like, I don't know how many people are going to jump in tonight. Like, just being honest, just trying to read the room. But no, it's been awesome tonight.
Well, we had to chat it up. I mean, there's the aftermath of last week, and then Louisville is a top 10 team, quote unquote. So,
yeah. Which again, it's unfortunate because, like, this could have been like a packed, like, really fun game to try to take down Louisville, but I'm again, gosh dang it, I keep digging myself deeper and deeper in this hole of Coop's being negative. 12 o'clock game tomorrow, 6-4 Miami versus a top 10 Louisville team. I don't expect a big turnout at all tomorrow. Just being honest.
Yeah, I mean, to talk about that game real quick, because I have a quick story for you.
Sure.
But it's all TBD. It's wherever he is. Actually, I think him being benched could work out because I could refocus him. But I don't know. I thought you guys could have played TBD last week, so.
I did too. I made a whole video about it.
Yeah, no, I was shocked. Anyway, this story real quick, and this is kind of pertaining almost exactly to you, which is weird. So this guy next to you is just chatting it up, FSU fan.
Keep
And
Dr. Pepper.
he eventually, through the course of the game, we're just talking about different plays and stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm a Tennessee alum. I'm like, what? How'd you end up here? He's like, well, I moved down to Orlando for work, and I hated the Gators so much I became an FSU fan. He actually pulled up his pants. He was wearing Tennessee socks. So he was trying to watch the Tennessee game, Tennessee-Missouri game the entire time we're watching FSU Miami. It was hilarious.
Wow, what a combo.
Right, but he hates the Gators that much. I was like, brother, you and me both.
Oh, shoot.
Amen to that.
That's funny, yeah. And we get a shot to take them down next year,
Do you guys play Tennessee next year?
Florida, the Gators.
Florida? Okay, yeah.
I wish we played Tennessee because then I could go watch Miami, 30 minutes from here when they would play at Neyland.
I know, that would be neat.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get in the SEC and we can just do that regularly. That's what I want to do. I want to go play at Georgia and Tuscaloosa, all that kind of stuff.
Can I ask you real quick from a Florida State fan perspective, would you rather face Louisville or North Carolina in the ACC championship?
And
I'm not trying to put you in a spot where it's like, oh, he's scared of this team. No, I mean, look, because you want to win. So, like.
No, to be honest, it's Louisville.
Okay.
If I wanted to just die hard win, because Drake May is an X factor. And you never know, because he's done some magical things. Like, he's just a good quarterback. Throwing with his left hand a touchdown, throwing passes while he's halfway falling to the ground. Like, he's just doing weird, good quarterback stuff. So.
And that's why I wanted to ask, because Joel says Louisville, Noel Squad says UNC. I feel like Florida State fans, it might be back and forth for that.
UNC doesn't have a defense, so it would be a shootout. Like, our defense is good, but have they played someone Drake May good? I don't think so. I mean, Jaden Daniels, and we kept him to 24. But, yeah, it's just like there's an entire season's worth of tape. There's a big difference between game 1 and then game 13. So, yeah, I'd rather try, but I'm not really too worried about UNC. I think we can win a shootout. So if I'm having to point that out honestly. That's what I would say. Another thing I wanted to ask you too, is there a way I can send you like video files? Because I was taking pictures and videos of like halftime and all that stuff. I think Tropic and Tropical might like. So I was paying attention to the UN band. We had, and it was amazing. The halftime show had, for the first time I've ever known, the UN band and the FSU band together on the field.
That's what I
paying
heard.
honor, for the military, and they went through every single branch of the military. It was really cool.
That's cool. Yeah. So what I would recommend, this is just what I personally do, is do you have like a Gmail email account?
Yeah.
So what I do is if I have like a large video file, if you go to send it through email, it's going to tell you that it's too large to do it. And then it'll have you create like a Google, I think it does like a Google Drive link or something. And it basically almost kind of like uploads it. And then I can click that link and then download and or watch the video. So even though it's too big for email, it'll create like a link for it and upload it to a thing. And then I can go through and watch it. So what you do is just send it to the Coach Coop football at gmail.com. It's in the description of all the videos, and that should work to do it that way.
Okay, and they're really rough. I'm not a videographer at all.
That's fine. And I mean, worst case, it's kind of the same thing that it's doing, but you can like upload it to Google Drive or some type of server hub kind of thing. Like I don't really use Dropbox, but kind of same thing. But the email thing should work.
Okay, you'll have to try to figure that out.
Cool. And if it doesn't, just let me know. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, they had your band next to our FSU has like a hardware supply store, and the band buses were right next to that, and the sign on the store was Hurricane Supplies. I was just like, oh, this is poetic right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was fun. I think if you want to run to the score prediction, I don't want to take up everyone's time. I know everyone's trying to get it.
All right. I got you over here from a Florida State fan perspective. Let's hear it.
Man, I want to go. Let's just 28-13 Cards.
Ooh, I don't like that one.
I don't know where DVD's headspace is at. I think the worst thing possible kind of happened. A, Emery gets hurt. B, he threw it he technically threw a pick, but like even if it was incomplete, it would have been the same effect. But it being a pick is just so much worse psychologically.
It is.
But hey, he might rebound, but I just don't know. It's so unpredictable. Louisville has something very clear to play for.
It's the same reason why I keep reminding Canes fans that I know you get it, so I don't have to explain it to you, but it's not me being negative, but at this point, again, he would have to prove me wrong.
Yeah, you know what's really funny, too? I was kind of worried during the game. After Emery got hurt, that really sucked because the entire stadium kind of knew. But then it's like, okay, well, TVD's fresh, and he has 2 minutes in like 20 seconds. This could be really bad. And then, the defense helped. I was like, okay, cool. That kind of worked out.
Yeah. It just, like you said, though, and I said that in the stream when we were watching the game. I said that's quite fitting for it to end with the Tyler Van Dyke interception. Even though, again, like you said, you got to make a throw there. Like, you can't run out of bounds. You can't throw it away. Like, you have to throw it to give you a shot. But an interception, like, of course it would happen that way. Of course.
And the same thing for Emery. Prayers up for him, but that was literally, he had no choice. Usually you want to protect yourself.
Yep.
But he had to reach, and then our guys had to dogpile him, and that's how you break an arm.
Yep. Sure is.
Like,
so Nick, I got you locked in. 28-13, Louisville victory. We'll see what happens.
Cool. Yeah, and I'll try to figure out the picture stuff. So
just let me know. Worst case, you can always DM me on social media anywhere, or just text me that number, and I'll get it. We'll figure something out. And I'm in touch with Tropical all the time, so that works. We'll coordinate.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. I appreciate you, Nick.
Yep. Take care.
All right. Talk to you later. All right. We're going to get a few more in here, guys. I am going to go Uber lightning round. Hey, it's good to see you, Robert. As always, better late than never, Robert. Always. Only talk sports in the building. Like, I appreciate the late nighters popping in here. Christ Guitars and Barbecue says Florida State fan here. I support Coop. I appreciate you, man. We are all one big happy college football family. Like, we're going to talk some trash, but we're here to have fun, man. I'm here to have fun at the end of the day. Just straight up, and be a crazy Canes fan. So we are going to go super lightning round. Don't take it offensively. But if you're trying to get through, now will be the time. I'm going straight to score prediction, Cam. We get it. We go to the next. Try to give somebody an opportunity to win the money. So let's make it happen. Here we go. Because I do have a lot of work to do for tomorrow. And as Pensa Kane said, I need to get my butt in bed. But I do have a lot of work to do. I still do. Yo, who we got on the line tonight?
Hurricane B, what's up, Coop?
Hurricane B. Now, wait a minute. Did we have this conversation last time that, like, you either called from a different number or I forgot to save it somehow?
Yeah, I'm having to use my wife's phone.
So you're on the third burner phone.
No, this is still the same one.
Oh, it is? Okay, my bad. So I shouldn't save this number, right? Just keep your other one?
You can. My phone, I'm having to get it fixed. I don't know what went crazy with it, but
okay.
Like, it's not working at all.
Gotcha. Okay.
It won't turn on or nothing. So.
Gotcha. So I'll make note here, just for reference for future. So Hurricane B, I'm gonna go ahead. We are doing a little bit of a quick lightning round, so that way we can try to wrap this thing up here in the next few minutes. But I want to give you an opportunity to win the $300. So I got you on the score prediction, Cam. I'm ready when you are.
I'm going 34-20 Miami.
Boy, now I do have to say, if that were the case, Coop would be very excited because either the defense really did ball out and they got like 3 pick sixes and helped out the offense, or TVD actually plays decent tomorrow. That would be huge.
I just think our running backs get it done.
Oh, okay. And there have been talks of Parrish being ready to go tomorrow, so that would throw another back into the rotation. So okay.
Between him and Brashard Smith and Chaney, I think that they can get it done. I think that we score more points. I ain't putting my trust in Tyler Van Dyke at all.
Fair. I wish we could.
And we was watching the game. Tyler Van Dyke comes in. He changes the channel. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "This game's over. He'll throw an interception." He flipped it back, and Florida State had the ball. I flipped the recliner and everything over.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Yeah. It's all right, Hurricane B.
I'll let some other people get in here, man.
Yeah, I got you locked in, though, bro. You're entered to win, so I appreciate you.
I appreciate it, bro.
All right, have a good night.
You too, man.
All right, we'll do a couple more. Again, super quick. Super quick, y'all. This is literally to wrap up the stream for tonight. Just in case people are hitting the door, I want to give shout-outs to everybody. We'll do it again at the end, but just in case. Cane Freak 2001 3 times, owning the board with the 299.99. Before that, we had my man Joel Davis up there. We had Dade County Dirty. And then we had just massive love from everybody. Thank y'all for the support tonight, for real, because I know a lot of people are going to start hitting the door. Just a couple more, and then we're out of here. A.J. Allen as a third back. Yeah, I still think A.J. Allen could be better in pass protection, but if you want to put him out there and have him run the ball, he's shifty. He's fast. He's fast. My man Bryce, what's up?
What's up, Coop?
Chilling. I'm going to get your name wrote down here in my little notepad. Are doing a little bit of a lightning round. Hopefully that's okay. But it'll get you in for the running for the moolah. So let's kick it over. My man Bryce. How are the Heat doing, by the way? I know I said lightning round, but I've not been keeping up with the NBA. Like, weren't they on like a little win streak, or was that a different team?
No, you're actually right about that. Heat are on a win streak right now. They're doing pretty good right now. I've been keeping up with them because I've been keeping up with Kane Soups, some of my other teams, stuff like that. But you know how it goes.
Oh yeah. All right, Bryce, I got you on the official Kim K score prediction cam. Pen and paper in hand. I'm ready when you are.
I'm going to say 24-21 Louisville.
I know it wasn't fun to make that prediction.
No.
So that's surprise. Let's lock it in right quick. Yeah, I mean that's actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There have been 8 Miami Dubs predicted and 2 Louisville. No, 3 Louisville. 3 Louisville, my bad. 8 Miami to 3 Louisville. Interesting. All right. Bryce, best of luck. I know that, you'd rather Miami win, but there is money on the line, as we always say. So you got to go with what you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
All right, Bryce.
Tough to say, man. Tough to say. But
It is. And
call it.
I do believe this game, again, as we said, people said at the beginning of the stream, Coop, you don't believe this. You got to draw the line in the sand somewhere. You got to make a decision. This game could go either way. You could make an argument for both teams. It just, once again, that Tyler Van Dyke factor. Show me tomorrow, bro. Show me.
Exactly how I'm feeling, bud. But
Straight
anyways,
up.
I'm gonna let other calls get in here, man. Feel better, by the way.
Hey, I appreciate you, Bryce. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Have a good
see
night,
ya.
Coop.
Peace. All right, are we doing 1 or 2 more, or are we calling it? Let me make it a buzzer for the 3rd week in a row. I don't know how you always manage to do that, Caden. Oh, shoot. All right, we'll get it in here quick. You do have to call for it to be official. Just keep that in mind. Hey, John Shields, as always, my man, I appreciate you. You have a good night, too. We got an early day tomorrow. We do have an early day tomorrow. Noon gets here quick. Come on. Noon gets here quick. Caden, how you do this, I have no idea.
I swear it's not on purpose.
You do that do you do this for like a dramatic effect, kind of like how I do for the fashionably late to all my streams?
I wish. I mean, it would be great content, but I swear I just be trying, and it just works out that at the last second, second caller, I make it in.
As you said, with the buzzer beater to hopefully win the game here, to win the $300. So I got you over on the official cam. I'm ready.
I really didn't think about this. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
I mean, you could take like 15, 20 seconds.
No, I'll make it quick.
Okay.
Let's go. I mean, it's just strictly business.
Oh, of course.
I love Miami, but it's strictly business. I'm gonna go Miami 14, Louisville 17.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be a close game, but I just don't think with our quarterback situation, if you know what I'm talking about, can get it done for us tomorrow.
Yep.
But hopefully I'm wrong.
And as we've all said, I know it goes without saying, but there are a few that need it said to remind them. We would love for Tyler Van Dyke to ball out of his mind tomorrow.
Yes.
Please.
For those who think that Coop and me and anyone else hate TBD or these players, we do not.
Nope,
Let it
not
be
at
known.
all.
We love these players. We want the best for them. We want them to succeed. We get disappointed sometimes and very frustrated, but at the end of the day, they are humans like us, and we just want them to thrive and succeed at this program.
Yep. Tyler succeeding means Miami is succeeding, and that means all of us fans are living our best lives and succeeding.
Yep.
That's just how it
Pretty
is.
much, man.
So,
That's
hey,
how it is.
Caden, I got you locked in. 14-17, Louisville dub tomorrow. Hopefully
you,
we're
brother.
both wrong, but
I hope so.
let's try to make it a good day tomorrow.
All right, man. I'll be there in the stream. Thank you again for
All
taking
right.
my call.
No problem, man. I appreciate you.
Keep up the great content. Good
Hey.
night, Canes fam.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Cade.
All right. Appreciate you.
See you. All right. I know there are a lot of people trying to get in. I can maybe do one or two more. But then I legit got to call it. Or I'll be late tomorrow. Can you imagine I go live for the game at 1 p.m.? Hey, y'all, what's up? What I miss? Yeah. I'm not sleeping much lately, so here we go. Hey guys, what's up? You ready to watch the game? Yo, Crip, what's good?
Yo, what up, Coop?
Trying to keep my energy up. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy Coop is working on fumes, but
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good myself right now.
I wonder if there's just something like going around, like just kind of. I guess it's probably flu season or something, right? At this point, November.
I don't know. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning with vertigo, so I went to the emergency.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I heard that you had to go get fluids or something, right?
Yeah, they put 2 bags of fluids in me.
Oh,
They said I was
jeez.
dehydrated too.
Hopefully you start feeling better, man.
Hopefully.
Well, you know what I think would help you feel better, Crip? Winning $300 in
Yes,
this
it would.
score prediction. I can tell you don't feel good, Crip, because normally you're like, even at this time, you'd be laughing and high energy. So I can tell you don't feel the best.
Yeah, no, I don't have the energy.
It's all right, Crip. Well, what are those magic numbers for tomorrow?
27-20, Miami.
All right. Still going with Miami, giving them the dub. My man, Crip.
Yeah. Hey, one more thing, Coop. You gotta check your Discord DM. I updated the picture.
You sent it? All right. I got you. I'll try to check them after the stream. If I don't pass out, I'll check them. If I do, it'll probably be before. No, it'll be after the game tomorrow because my bud will roll out of bed at 11:15 and the game kicks off at noon. I'm just being real. So,
All right,
but I got you. I got you, bro.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate you, Crip. I got you locked in, my man.
All right. Bye.
All right. Have a good night. You feel better, man.
Thank you.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, man, that one hurts. Crip is like like Crip is like, let's go, bro, and like he's down and out, man. Y'all need a shot of moonshine. Funny enough, I went and looked out my door, Tropical, the other day. Hold on, let me get it. I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me show you. I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna be honest. Let me show you guys. I opened my door and this was sitting out front, like on my porch. This is worth it. Let me grab it. Hold on. All right, are y'all ready for this? What's up, Welch? Jonathan Cook, you Googled vertigo, but reality dehydrated from the liquor UM makes you drink. Oh, I wish I had a comeback, Jonathan. Oh, how I wish I had a comeback. Good to see you, by the way. So I opened my door, and this is sitting on my porch. So, this is 2 jars of moonshine and pickles infused with moonshine. My mom is not a drinker. My mom's actually kind of very against drinking. And guess who got me this? My mom said, "Oh, I thought you might want to try that." Look at what we got. What is this? 35 proof. Orange Sunshine Cream Liquor. Look at this. It's literally like, it's in a jar. This is not too far from my house. This is maybe about 45 minutes from my house, this place. What else do we have? We also have Appalachian Sippin' Cream. This is dark chocolate coffee moonshine. 40 proof. Come on. Look how dark that is. What, like, I want to smell this. Like, I just want to smell this. Yes, Mama Coop got this for me. And this is the most interesting thing I think I have maybe ever seen. 40 proof moonshine pickles. Look at this. I've not opened them yet. It's still sealed. So, like, are you telling me that I would get crunk off of pickles? Like, this can't taste good. Can it? Like, no freaking way. This can't taste good. I don't know. Yeah, the Coop is up in the holler. Exactly, Pensacane. This is the kind of stuff you can just go pick up around here. I don't know. I'll try it sometime. And let y'all know what I think. I love pickles. Love pickles. Pickles is like a top 5 snack. I'm serious. But I don't know about moonshine infused pickles. I don't know. And your boy Coop is a lightweight, so it wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much. Those pickles look great. Oh, shoot. The 1.5 line is bait. I actually kind of agree. I actually do kind of agree. Old Smoky is good stuff. Yeah, you can like go on a tour and they'll show you how they make it. Probably the best stuff you're going to get around here where I live is going over to your neighbor's house and just picking some up that's in an unlabeled, just straight up mason jar. And, you know, they got about 3 teeth and they say, yo, you want to try some of this? And 1 sip and you are done. You are done. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I know there are going to be some people that are disappointed because I know a lot of people were trying to get in tonight, but I'm starting to feel the little bit of sickness creep back in. I've had massive body aches. I got to find a way to shake this. So I need to try to get as much rest as possible for tomorrow because I'm not going to stream or do a video that's not high energy. Even if I gotta push through it. It is what it is. So again, thank y'all for the love tonight. Thank you. Cane Freak 2001 3 times. Owning the board with the $299.99. As I said, blanket thank yous to everyone. Tropical, who is advocating for keeping Dr. Pepper. I don't know what you guys think. Tropical, Norman Fujioka, Moises multiple times. Thank you, my man. Daytime Cheese showing me some love. Pensacane, thank you for the generous dono. Melissa, Joel, Dade County Dirty, Dolphin Venom 2, Skinny. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. You have COVID 305. I don't know what I have. I have no idea, but it's really annoying because Miami's got a football game tomorrow. I gotta get myself hyped up, you know. Only Talk Sports. We'll get you in next week. We'll make it happen. Even if somebody wins it this week, we'll have some kind of contest or something that we do. So hot today with moonshine. That might kick that cold out of you. Maybe I should sip on it. Yeah, FS flu. Maybe I should. Maybe the moonshine would conk me out. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But I don't want to oversleep. I don't want to be hungover for the game tomorrow either. That wouldn't be good. I was Canes fan Eddie. It's good to see you in here. Straight Street 6. Appreciate all y'all. Workforce, Toxic Fart. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Noon-ish. We got a big day. Taking on the 9-1 Louisville Cardinals. Number 9 in the country. Who's getting the dog tomorrow? I hope I'm wrong, and I'm hoping and praying that it's Miami. I'll see y'all there.